Welcome one, welcome all. I got a face cam going. You like that, everybody? You can see what I look like.
Hold on, let me open your stream on the side here.
What do I do?
No
Someone say
green screen
something.
though, huh?
No, I'm thinking about getting one.
You know what's pissing me off? That YouTube defaults to top chat and not live chat.
Oh, I gotta fucking change that.
Oh.
That shit's so stupid. Yeah.
What
I
is
know
the purpose of top chat? I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe it's like verified accounts and not swears. I want to say not too sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Man, we're back in it. All right, who are we choosing for our starters? Who do you want?
Preference.
I don't know who I want. I want to make sure my audio is good, because my audio was not good on my other stream. I switched to stream.
You've never played Dark Souls 3, or you have?
I started it with Evan years ago, but I haven't played it since.
Mm-hmm. You've never played Dark Souls 3, or you have?
I started it with Evan years ago, but I haven't played it since. Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
No, yeah, I played it a few years ago with Evan. I started it, I got a few hours and I did not like it, and I quit. And I'm hoping, now that I've played 1 and 2 and I enjoyed them, hoping that I'll fall right into 3, because obviously I liked Elden Ring, and that's, I think, is 3 is more modern. It's closer to, yeah, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I am excited for it. All right, I'm gonna go with the crystal fucker again. If you want to, I mean, I guess who gives a shit? It hasn't worked. You know what? I'm gonna choose the monkey.
Yeah.
You can choose whoever you want. What is the monkey's name gonna be? Oh, we need a naming convention.
I had wanted to come up with a naming convention, and I just didn't. Like literally, as I was walking into the apartment like an hour and a half ago, I was like, "What should my naming convention be?"
Dude, I'll be rocks. You be plants.
Hell yeah!
All right, list of rocks.
List of rocks. I do feel like Yogg was good.
He is very good. I mean, that might just be the play. All right, I'm just gonna go in order of this.
Wait, are you doing like German? Not German. Fuck, Greek or wait? What?
I just did list of what?
Like, okay, let me just do list of plants then, because I don't know if I'm supposed to do like the Latin word for the plant.
I don't know. I just did a list of rock types, and I got a bunch of different ones. And actually, this one kind of fits. I'm going in alphabetical order, and this one says Atticite.
List of plant types. Dracania. Okay, that's actually a cool ass name.
There you go.
All right, yeah, fuck it, hell yeah.
Yep, rocks and plants. I gotta fight this little fucking prick.
And we're gonna win this one.
This is the one. This is the run.
Dracania. You can hear me just fine?
Oh yeah, you sound great. You have your mic stand set up?
Yeah, I got my one mic stand.
Damn!
Soft touch, that's what I need right now.
What does he mean by that, chat? The fact that my mic stand is lower is so appealing to me. I like it a lot. I also probably should set up lights. I don't really want to fucking put on lights, though. Just because every time there's a scene change, it's reflected on my face. Like the color. Oh,
you don't mean like the bar? You don't mean like the bar lights, right? That streamers have.
No, I have the lights that I use for the podcast, and I should put them on because what the fuck is that sound? Get that fucking sound out of here. What the fuck is that? Get it out. Because every time there's a scene change or the scene goes, it goes what?
It's okay. You can't die to this first person, right?
You can. I don't think it would. I don't know if it matters for the Nuzlocke though.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I killed him. Okay. Holy shit, though.
All right. I'm trying to find a name for my 2Y. Everything's a fucking volcanic rock.
Says last stream before DS3, but you don't mean that you're not going to play Temtem.
Well, so I think for DS3, I'm just gonna play it in a row.
Okay.
And then after DS3, I'm gonna try to. Obviously, if there's an off week, I'm gonna do Temtem, but I'm gonna try to be as consistent with DS3 as I can be.
For what what purpose?
I don't know.
Not that it matters.
Just because that's what I did last for DS1 and 2. So. Specific varieties. Can I type of igneous rock? A variety of phonolite, first found in Mount Kenya. Lapis lazuli. I'm just trying to find a good name. Taconite? That is such an awesome name. Taconite. All right, let me invite you. Hold on. What are yours?
You'll see. I can't even say them.
Really? Mine are very easy. I got fucking Atticite and Taconite. Taconite is so sick. Oh, I gotta like interact with you.
Now I kind of want to Google funny plant names.
Yeah, I can't imagine there are too many. For me.
Bugleweed, lil plant, honey, sneezewort, bear's breeches. Yeah, okay. I just don't know if that's like gonna be. That's not good. You know what I mean?
Bear's breeches is stupid as fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Where are we? We're in Denise, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go up to the feet.
So we got. Did we get?
You'll get it.
Did we get ball? No, I don't get it. We got balls.
We're in the knees.
Oh, the feet. The feet.
Yeah.
I got it. We're gonna get defeated for sure. I'm talking to these guys. I don't mean to. Oh, fuck off. No problem, Clara. I don't know why it's you now. Oh, are you talking to someone else? Okay. So in this area we can get a Saipat, the fucking redbird, what's his name? Pajaro.
Whoa!
Yes.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress. A mattress firm. I sleep.
At the July 4th sale, save $500 on Tempur-Breeze and get a $300 instant.
I got an ad on the Temtem interactive map that was so loud. What the fuck?
What? Wait, what? You got an ad?
Yeah, I got. It was just a big. It was an ad on the shoulder pain. I got shoulder pain. All right. Anyway,
when you were.
Yeah,
on a website.
I was just looking
in game.
Yeah, no. I was on the interactive map on this website, and it just started talking about fucking washing machines. Okay. So I think good goal would be get a Tataru. I think Tataru is pretty good all around. Saipat is also not bad, but it has type disadvantages. So I'm gonna go. Or am I going too fast? No, we're good. All right. Yeah. Oh. Wait. If we can make it. Okay, that's a battle. I don't know what to do. Okay, hold on. Let's see who the battle is. Pajaro and Piggypack. Those are two that I cannot fuck with right now. Alright, we're just gonna see if we can get a Tataru here, I guess.
Like, going forward, you're just gonna do all the running.
Sure. Fine with me.
That way we don't get, like... That way we don't ever, like, we're not ever in a position... Hell yeah. Where...
This is all yours if you want it.
Alright. It's just so that we're not ever in a position where, I'm gonna kick him once.
Or I kick him and you can catch him. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, kick him. Where we might need heals, and you're close to the heal, but you know what I mean, like.
Okay.
Okay, I could have kicked him. Sure.
Alright, what the fuck is this move? Why did that do so much damage? Am I gonna lose Adakite immediately?
He just died.
What the fuck?
I hate that that counts as a turn. If I had to change one thing,
What?
like you put him to sleep.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Go crazy.
Look up a plant name.
I didn't even say the name of your guy. I actually was not paying attention.
I love when a website loads and I get to click reject all.
Yeah, dude. If I ever try to read an article about anything, it just bitches about my ad block, and I just give up. I actually stop caring immediately. I don't even want to know. I don't even care what I was looking up at that point. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I gotta heal Adakite immediately. Alright, let's see if I can get a Tataru. Give me a Tataru. Give me a Tataru. That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. Alright, you kick or whatever, and I'll Tem card.
And I'll try to put him to sleep next turn.
Pussy. That's right. I gotta name it something. I'm gonna name it a Metamorphosis Rock. Ooh, that's a good one. Welcome Marble the Tattoo to the squad. Alright, I'm gonna go and heal at Mama's. I think we can. I assume we can.
Big Mama's house.
She's kind of big, isn't she?
Well, not that that matters. Damn it, rest both of us? We kind of just fucked right now, dude.
TTV to
Whoa.
Devil and Ugia. It's funny because that's the one you don't use. Is the TTV.
Yeah. I think I might do another 30 days of content.
That was fun to witness.
Did you guys? I was more surprised that like Evan seemed to like that.
Yeah, I think it's also just a good it's motivating for other people creating content, you know.
But in my head, like they were just shitty videos. You know what I mean? Like, let me just record a chess game and then put it up. But I guess it's just doing something, right?
Yeah,
That's the important part.
it's exactly right. It's doing something more than I'm doing. I'm streaming
no, that's
every
not
week,
true.
but
That's not true. That's...
wait, we got Pepe.
I would genuinely say this might be a conversation off stream. Haley and I have. Okay, I mean this in the best possible way, not in like there's a problem. But Haley and I have been discussing like some of my bigger flaws. I mean, not just mine, but like in general, like as two adults being like, how can we improve and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not like relationship wise.
Okay.
And just to be clear, just.
Yeah. Okay.
But a big one, and you know this, is that I don't know if it, call it ADD or whatever, but like, I'm a big planner, and then I don't do anything at all.
Sure.
I'm flaky as fuck.
Sure.
Do you want to just get rid of Pajaro?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a martial strike, which
You're saying sure, like you think I have a way worse quality.
yeah. Yeah, no, yeah.
Do you actually think?
No, I can't. I don't have one off the top of my head. If that's an answer,
That's fine.
yeah, you can't drive, especially when you're looking at me with your hand, your finger pulling down your eyelid.
I feel bad that I caused some trauma for you, but I am a much better driver as an adult now.
Okay.
I actually do feel bad about a lot of like shit that I used to do as a kid, I guess you could say, but fuck them.
Was it you that was driving when you went up that hill and there was a speed bump at the top of the hill?
No, I don't think so.
And we fucking caught air? That shit was terrifying.
No, I like to consider myself actually a... Oh, whoa.
You were close. 2 Tataroos. So keep out your guy.
Oh, look at this guy. Eclair Noir's like, kind of Temtem is that? Oh,
Where do you see Eclair Noir?
above us.
Oh.
Fuck me, dude. This mouse thing is...
That's so funny. You're playing with mouse. That's so funny. You gotta press A.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I know what I have to fucking press. No, I'm also like kind of an asshole, and by kind of I mean I can be a real asshole.
You think so?
I do think so.
Give me an example in the last week of you being an asshole.
I think sometimes I think things are funny or comments are funny in Discord when maybe people are trying to be serious or whatever. Like, for instance, I think I'm definitely an asshole to Joe sometimes, but not on purpose.
Okay.
Like, I think sometimes Joe is going through something or complaining about something. Or not even that. Sometimes Joe is like... One thing that I do feel bad about is sometimes... you know when Joe starts talking and I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Joe. that's fucked up to do. Like, regardless.
It is kind of funny, though. It is funny.
And I know... Well, but the thing is, it is funny, but it's entirely impulsive.
Yeah.
And I don't like that I'm so impulsive like that. Because I don't mean it. I want Joe to talk. I like when Joe talks. And I don't like being a piece of shit. But that's what I mean.
It is just
I feel
so
like
funny when you do that, though. It is so funny. I hate to say it.
How do you inspect someone's Temtem?
You walk up to it and you hit A. Now we gotta enter bestiary or whatever. Where the hell is it?
It's actually pronounced bestiary, but...
Nobody says that. That is a mommies. Mommies? Oh, moments. I cannot read.
Wait, hold on. Let me...
I gotta do a battle. It's fine, though.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
What's that? Moments?
Moments? Yeah. I would want one of those. We should look that up later.
It'll be a while. Actually, no, I think we can beat the game tonight.
Yeah. No, I mean...
I'm going after Kaku.
We'll try and take him out.
Let's see what my wind blade. I would have.
I'm actually gonna kill myself.
I would have restarted. I would have been like, all right, let's just restart. New run.
Should I switch or heal?
Switch.
I'll switch.
Oh, but we need. Okay, do that. That was stupid. Now that I think about it, it's all right. We'll be fine. Why is he so fucking strong? Oh, that's why. I played with some mic settings on my mic, obviously. Fuck. And I have because I didn't know this. I have hardware level EQ equalization, so I can just play
What
with
is
my
that?
high mids and lows, just straight from my mixer, and I have never used it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It sounds good to me.
I'm hoping to sound better. Whoa, you are green, WD. Dude, I know. I gotta turn on a light. I'll turn on the light. I don't want to do this though.
Alexis is funny. Not as funny as me, but she is funny.
Oh, it's bright. It's not even the right way.
All right, let me heal. Let me use a bomb.
Okay. It's so bright. It looks like I have the sun in my face.
You're funny enough. That's the point I'm making. You're funny enough.
I know, if only. If only. Oh my, yeah, I figure I push my light down, so now I can't even use that. What is this cord? What is this cord? I'm gonna put it right on the camera.
No way they gave you a Cane's t-shirt for buying 100 chicken nuggets in one day.
No, Brian bought me this.
Oh.
You wish, dude. You wish that's as much Cane's as I even ate. You wish. Alright.
There's a Raising Cane's near the restaurant that I work at, and a lot of people order from there because we're a nut-free facility. So there's a Chick-fil-A, but we can't order from a not legally, but the management will like fire you if you bring in things fried in peanut oil.
Have they checked your pants for some nut?
Yeah, Alexis, take notes.
Okay. Where do we go?
That's a joke.
Where do we go now? Love the lighting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for laughing at the faces I make. I want to train up Marble because Marble is going to be good,
Okay.
but he's level 2.
What? I could switch out to Saipat too, or I could keep my. I'm not even gonna be able to say my name, so I'm gonna have to just switch between. I could keep out Hoot Shake or whatever, so we can just grind like EXP share type shit.
Okay, let's see. Oops. Yeah, let's do that. Switch off. I want to get her to level 5 at least, because then it'll be useful. Do you like the cane
You were
shirt
saying
though?
Marvel the whole time.
No, Marble. Do you like the cane shirt though? Blazing canes, brother.
I genuinely like. Sorry, I'm burping a lot.
Be careful, the pals will
like...
attack you. Oops, haha, wrong game.
Is there a dolphin in the chat?
That's such a weird sound. Like stick my tongue all the way out of my fucking mouth to make that sound. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, go ahead. What were we talking about?
You said something about a dolphin? I don't remember. Oh, you like the cane shirt?
I like fake branded shirts, you know.
Yeah. Me too. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh,
Do you remember
suck.
the Lake Compounds like a decade ago and you're wearing the fake Bernie shirt and this dude started complaining to you about Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, yes. Dude, that was so weird. That was so weird.
That was so fucking funny to me. He had like no idea, like no literacy. He had no idea that wasn't a Bernie Sanders shirt. It was the funniest.
Yes.
Anyway.
So what happened was, I'm telling chat here because chat's really interested in what I gotta say here. So what happened was,
Kaku.
I'm switching. So whatever. You need to kill the Saipat ASAP.
Oh.
So what happened was, we went to Lake Compounds, which is I think it's only in Connecticut-based amusement park, water park thing. And I had a Bernie Burns 2016 shirt, which said BURNIE on. And it was around the 2016 election. It was probably right before the 2016 election. And a guy came up to me, and he was shit-talking me for wearing a Bernie Sanders shirt. Thinking it was a Bernie Sanders shirt, but clearly he didn't know how to read. There was a U there, not
No
an E.
idea how to.
No. I don't even remember like what he said to me, but he was definitely chirping some shit at me.
Yeah, he was talking about it's like socialists and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it was so clearly not a Bernie Sanders shirt.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like,
And it said like roosterteeth.com in the back, I think, too.
yeah,
which is even
literally, it
funnier.
was just like, it had,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like 2 seconds. All you had to do was like think for 1 second. And be like, oh, am I about to look like a reach? And well, and
Yeah, he did.
yeah, he did
He
look
did,
like
he did. He did.
he looked like he restarted a little bit, dude.
Strange people do be existent in this world. That is true. Strange people do exist in this world. They do.
Let's get the one on the left.
I know I could probably let me try it.
Did they add new attacks? Or am I
They did, but I don't know why. What attacks are you talking about?
Shy Shield? Is that not new?
I don't know if I think it's just like they're the equivalent to Harden. I don't know if it's.
Hey, well, listen.
Speaking of Harden, dude, Lake Compounds was so fun when I was not old.
Yeah.
You know. All right, let's swap roles here. He's level 5.
Okay. Begonia. Oh,
I should go
I'm
back.
gonna get another beer.
Okay, should go back to Lake Compounds. I should go back to Lake Compounds.
I thought Lake Compounds was closed. I thought it's fucked.
No way. I'm looking this up.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a beer.
Okay. It does not seem to be closed. Ticket and meal combo was only $45 for one person. So. That's bad. We're good. We're good. We're so fine. We're so fine. Begonia. You're Finny. Me one from Finland. Now it's just quiet. Oh, he's back. Dude, attack!
Alright, I'm
Quick! Nah, damn it. That's not good. Let's see
So
if that matters.
I'm gonna sign up for a chess tournament in like 3 months. And I think maybe I'll do like a 30 days content, but in preparation for that chess tournament. But I don't know if like studying. Did I die?
You overexerted.
I'm literally completely sober too. That pisses me off so much. I just wasn't paying attention at all.
You know what, dude? Small fry. It's fine.
Small fry. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
him. Fuck him.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
him. Fuck him. That doesn't even. We're still in.
Yeah, we're
still in.
moving.
Go
We're
ahead.
moving. We're moving.
We're moving. Bruh.
That was a bruh moment. Someone hit the soundboard. Can I just run?
Yeah.
No, we should
You wanna-
fight him. We
you
should
wa-
fight him. We should.
We
fight
should,
him.
we should fight him. We should fight him. Who we hitting?
Saipat, because he has that big hitty move.
Bruh.
Got it.
Wait, who just hit that?
I hit that. Bruh. Right now I got my goat. I got Marble. Marble's up at the front. He's never dying. God, dude. The team of Marble and Asparagus is crazy.
Sparagache.
Alright, let's keep moving. Bruh.
Your character looks like he's riding a bike. A brike.
I thought you were going to say something much different.
Well, I wouldn't say that on live air.
Oh, on the live air you wouldn't say that?
No.
Where am I right now? Sarah and Lara are coming up. They got a Swally, FOMO, Saipat, Piggyback, and they're all level 2 other than the FOMO.
Is it bad that I like immediately stopped caring about hardcore WoW?
No.
Okay.
It was a phase, dude. Whatever. Who cares?
I got to level 16 or 17. That's good.
Yeah. This is live. Hey, wave if you're real. All right. Wait. Yeah, we're fine. Eclair Noir is playing on Switch. Probably Switch 2 if I would have to guess. Everybody, can you drop some donos in the chat? I need a new hairstyle. Fuck, get out of here. I'm gonna hit FOMO.
They won't let me send money in Super Chat. That's crazy.
Why not?
I don't know. It just shows me a white screen. As soon as I hit buy and send, it like goes to a white screen.
I don't even know if I have notifications on for that. I wonder. I do wonder.
Who'd you hit?
FOMO. He is lying. He's probably lying.
Me?
Yeah.
No. I actually tried to send money. Hold on.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
actually my worst character trait is that I'm actually sad. I'm a liar. Comments are turned off. What the fuck?
My video, my stream is monetized, so you absolutely should be able to do it. Just a prank. It's okay, bro. Come on, dude.
Hold on. Super chat. Super chat. Send super chat. And on poopy hair. Buy and send. It loads and it just shows me a white screen on the bottom.
Sure, bro. Sure.
Okay, I tried. try, Alexis, try sending money. Maybe.
Yeah, try sending me money. Try sending me money. I'm gonna go for Saipat because he's a bitch. No. No, Rose. I love the rose. You know the rose thing.
No, the clapping hands.
No. The rose emoji. You know. Are you familiar with
That's
it?
not the emoji in chat.
No. It's when someone like dies, essentially.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
goes the rose emoji, which used to be the dove. I think you can do either or.
The dub.
The dub, which is what we're gonna get today, actually.
Or
But I yeah, that's I hope that people spam roses when not only not like the TikTok one, but like the emoji in chat when Temtem die.
well, rest in peace to my first.
Your Saipat is dead. Okay. Next battle is a level 5 Pajaro and a level 6 Kalamazoo. I'm gonna use. Support. Please understand. I spent all my money on Ben's new Nintendo Switch. I have never.
Wait, how the fuck did that work then? Hold on.
Can I pin this?
Super.
Put user in timeout. That'd be so mean.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have a. Maybe I have a setting weird or something.
That's so funny. Why did I drop 270? When did I drop 270 frames? I'm on mobile, Sean. I'm on mobile. Sean is liar.
It literally won't let me. I really wish I.
No, thanks for the 5, everybody. Maybe I'll have super chats prepared next time I stream. The notification.
Oh wait, so it just doesn't show up.
I don't know. I don't have an on-screen notification for it, but it does show up in chat.
How much was that Nintendo Switch?
$540.
You're afraid of blue screening you. No.
You're afraid of it blue screening you. What? Oh, these guys are optional. Good, because I don't want to fight them.
Me when we're in the parking lot at night.
What does he mean by that? Okay, what was our next battle? Doesn't say they're optional on here. Scully? What the fuck is a Scully again? I forgot.
The little rat thing.
Oh, yeah. Scale. Wait, it's a Scully here. Nope, I am fucking dyslexic. It's a Scale. Scale Kako Genki.
I love dyslexia, dude.
So... we don't have anything for this. Yeah, I don't... no! You got, Yog, or whatever his name is. That should be enough. Now the Switch was $545. Get it, guys? I sent $5. LOL. Why are you not a mod? I think I did that on purpose, but I'll mod you now.
Yeah, thank you. It speaks volumes that no one trusts me to actually be a mod.
Adam wouldn't mod me for a long time. I don't even know if he has modded me, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think people know that.
You're supposed to switch out the Yog. I jumped.
No,
quickly,
you
but it's fine.
definitely said it. You definitely said it.
No,
we get that. You're now a standard moderator for this channel.
I didn't make you a managing moderator because I don't know what the difference is.
Dan. Should I switch out or no?
Yeah, I'll do it. I think you're fine for now, but I would switch out because I don't know. Nibble. Got him in the orange. Do I have the podcast tomorrow?
I wish I could do it, but dude, in 2 Fridays I'll be able to do it.
That'll be the next podcast, yeah. I'm excited to do it. I just Zach asked me to prepare a very specific bit, and I have not done that yet. And he told me to do that like 4 weeks ago. And it's not hard, and it is actually really fun to do. I just haven't gotten that, you need that drive, you know? It's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, devour, type shit. You know?
Type shit. Oh, I thought that was gonna kill it.
All right, dead. Now Genki's coming out, and that's the one I'm afeared of. I gotta tell you though, god damn. God damn. Switch 2. Kind of loving it. You gonna bomb? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna kill Genki anyway, so this is probably the best bet. Oh yeah, I'm loving the Switch 2. I haven't stopped playing it. Like,
I love
like,
Genki. Go
me
ahead.
too. What the fuck? What? Whoa. Dude, I've been yeah. I've been playing Pokemon at not 23 FPS. That's pretty fucking sick. That's pretty great. Loving that. Hold on. What's next? Optional. We can skip that guy. This is not a different area. Oh, still praise Ecos. Okay. Next guy is the Terse Tamer. He has 2 Genkis. Yikes. So it doesn't matter who you use. They're both
Hurt.
weak. Yeah. But I will start the encounter. Whoever you think could output more damage, I guess. Oh, is he? He's also optional. There's an outdated map. Okay, this guy has a Pranient, level 11. So what you should do doesn't matter.
Shouldn't we grind a little bit first?
He only has 1 Pranient, so that's why I'm like, maybe not.
Up to you. I'm letting you take charge, brother, even though you've done that each time and we've died every time. But that's okay.
Yeah, let's okay, I was gonna say let's not grind, but then I tried to get out of the grass and I got to an encounter, so maybe this is a sign.
You know what they say, signs, everywhere there's signs.
Signs, anywhere there's signs. Now watch this. Dead in 1 hit. Dead in 1 turn. You fucking pussy.
What? That's actually you. It's 10 in 1 hit. Watch this, 10 in 1 hit. Dead one.
Oh. Alright, I'll switch
Brother
it.
misread the type chart. This is dead in 1 hit for sure. Well, you didn't have to do that. I was gonna get him this move.
I'm scared. Alright, we don't need to grind. We're good. You saw that? You saw how easily we killed that guy?
Yeah, that level 3.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go and balm up Atakite. And then I'm gonna put Marble in front. And now... Yeah, we're good. Dude, this can is ripped out of... Ow. This can just ripped out a fucking mustache hair. That hurts so bad. Ow.
Oh, like, when it gets like on the tab.
Yeah. The fuck?
I don't even know how that's fair or possible.
I
You
know,
know what I mean?
it's not, definitely not fair.
You want me to hypnotize him?
Yeah. Probably a good idea. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, good idea.
Jeez.
Well, now the hypnotize doesn't fucking matter.
True.
Alright, let's just hit him with all we got. Oh no! Okay, wait, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Jesus.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Jesus. Okay. When do we
I
get our
almost
10
slammed
essence
my
file?
I
What the
almost
fuck?
slammed my fucking table, dude. I'm gonna use a bomb real quick.
Okay. Fuck, I'm getting what? Controls messed up. Okay. I'm gonna move Taco Night in front. I don't even know if I want to use Taco Night. I'll keep him, but I don't know if I want to use him. Because he's not good until much later. Okay, 2 Sakus. We're so good. We're so good. I'm gonna use Adakite. Yeah, you're good with whoever.
Play some more Dark Souls 3 over the weekend. Get back into it. The idea was that Brian and I would invade you guys, right?
Yeah, I don't. Evan and I might be doing seamless co-op, but you should still be able to invade us if you have the mod installed.
We're getting the one on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, Evan and I were thinking about doing seamless co-op.
What is the benefit of doing seamless co-op?
Is that when we die, we don't separate.
You'll be able to get the one on the left, so I'm gonna get the one on the right.
Yep. Your seamless co-op just makes life just a little bit easier.
I think Brian and I, well, at least Brian, I think, might have been looking forward to being able to invade you guys. But I guess with the mod, it should be fine.
Yeah. You just need to have the mod installed, and you can. I just have to have the same password, and you got to use just a different item than we would use. You can even, if you wanted to, you could even get into your own game, and then you and Brian could play simultaneously in the same game, in the same way that me and Evan are, and then get the same shit, do whatever. I assume you're gonna do exactly what you did. Yeah.
If Brian and I did like a team where we were essentially racing you guys, but then would invade you and try and fuck you up.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea? I don't want,
I think that'd be fun. If you guys are down for it, I'm down for it.
It's if you guys are down for it. Yeah, I'm down for it.
Yeah, and you just randomly invade us. Like, we'll have just like a slightly different password.
like
you
a
just
rival,
change the
like-
password, load the game, and just fuck us up. That'd be good.
Yeah. Like rivals, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me message Brian about that.
Yeah. But if we do seamless co-op, which I imagine we are. Peaceful fishing village, Brickle Damar. This LaCroix is not cold anymore, dude. It's not enjoyable. Alexis was saying that I should just get on stream and start drinking Michelob Ultras. I'm not doing that.
That would hurt your stomach so bad.
Yeah, it would. It would. I wish I could show you properly this mic stand. It's kind of goofy. I just can't because to show it to you, I need to show off my other desk, which is has like work stuff on it. But my mic stand situation is silly, is goofy.
We gotta get this quest or no?
No. No. How much money do we have though? We could buy some stuff. If it's cheap.
What?
Buy a few Tem cards. Buy a few bombs.
Additional slots for storing Temtem in your Tem deck. Hey, maybe you listen to me next time. I got plenty of Tem cards, I think.
Okay.
For now, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some bombs
Yep.
for the White House.
Yeah, bombs.
Yeah, bombs
Yeah.
to heal people in the White House.
Yeah. just in case.
Yeah. A couple bombs per insurance company.
You're right. This guy kind of looks like Luigi Mangione for some reason. Hell yeah, Tim Essence File.
Wait, that's Mario's brother, or
Yeah, it's the yep. That's the Mario brother.
that's the guy who had sex with Daisy?
That's the one who's fucking Daisy, yeah. Very well known for fucking Daisy.
What if what if this cute toddler who's called like toddler Daisy?
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Why?
I don't know, dude. It's just something about you.
One less problem without you.
Dude, that shirt is cute as fuck. I want that shirt in real life.
Yeah, I would wear that. I would not wear that, but
I'd wear that. Dude, she looks like Hinata if Hinata's hair was black.
black. Her hair's white.
Yeah, if it was black, dude.
I'm gonna leave the co-op party if you keep fucking talking like that, dude.
Look at his shirt. It's cute as hell. I'd wear a shirt. I'd wear that kid's shirt. Okay, there's stuff over here.
Oh man.
I don't know. Is this... Wait, I don't remember. Which quest is this? Okay, I forgot. Alright,
She
move
wants
on.
a picture peck.
Fuck that bitch.
Hey, listen, I'm not Luigi.
Alright, let me see... Yeah, we are good to keep moving. What is the next encounter? Tataru, which you could get, or a scale.
I hate scale.
Yep, scale sucks, and it's gonna be 2 scales right now. Watch. Get that
You want it?
Tataru.
Take it.
Pick that fucker up.
You sure?
I already got one. Easy catch. People simp over Tataru, bro, I'm telling you. The fuck?
Okay, I gotta look up a plant name.
When you caught that, I saw, Tuai. I saw Tuai in the card. It was weird.
Huh. Don't care.
That's true, actually. Alright, so that's gonna be that.
I came up with a poem today, and I sent 2 versions of it to Haley, and the one that I thought that she would like more, she didn't like, and I was pissed off. I was like, I wrote one poem, kind of. Okay, first of all, do you agree with me that poems, they don't have to rhyme, but they should rhyme?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Isn't that just like... Yeah. Yes.
No, they don't. Apparently, they don't technically have to rhyme to be considered a poem.
Right.
But if they don't rhyme, it's just like a sentence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Did it start with like, I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like.
No, I actually came up with the original poem that didn't rhyme, and then I came up with a haiku. Obviously, the haikus doesn't have to rhyme, but it's a haiku, so it fits its own thing. So the thought that I had, the original thing was, hold on, let me read it to you. Tell me if you like which one you like more.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is, my future has always been a cloud with a golden hue, or as if I could see the light but not the tunnel. Okay, I think that's a cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then the haiku I came up with, a golden hued cloud hides the light without the path, no sign of tunnel.
Okay.
I feel like I like that one more.
Okay.
I feel like I like that one. You're gonna agree with Haley, and you'd think the first one is better. Or you think
I
they're both
think
good?
I think I just don't like haikus. I think that's
Really?
my problem.
I think I like haikus.
I like the art of making one. I don't like the outcome.
The actual end product.
Yeah.
You like the process. Oh,
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The concept of a haiku.
I was.
Yeah, I just wish the first one rhymed. If the first one rhymed, it'd be a clear winner.
Yeah.
But I couldn't make it rhyme.
Yeah. I see you. Alright, I'm gonna catch it. I don't want a Pajaro, though. We have to grind your Tataru.
Oh, yeah. Let me heal him up first, actually. Let me...
So... What am I gonna do here? So, what I'm going to do... There's gonna be Pajaros. I'm gonna have to catch one. Because this is the last area that we can, and I don't want to fucking scale at all. Just gotta get my fucking scent to go away. And then we're just gonna grind on Pajaros. Because we got a battle coming up, and it's not like that difficult looking. It's 2 level 6s and 2 level 3s, but it's a water type, a scale, another water type, and a flying type, and I don't know how prepared we are for that. This is mine.
You gonna catch this, Pajaro? Yeah.
Watch me first try.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Silly Bum?
That's the name of the milk thistle.
Taco Night and Silly Bum? That's
Oh,
awesome.
I'm not gonna hit it anymore.
Yeah, just wait. You know what I want so fucking bad right now is ice cream.
Yeah, I was thinking about ice cream all day today, dude.
I want some fucking ice cream. Alright.
You got ice cream?
No. That's why I want it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, this is a cute name. It is this is a hard find. You know what? No. This is a soft carbonate rock chalk. Right? Fuck.
Oh, you know what's a good? You know what's a good? Let me look. Fuck. How do I spell this? I can't even. It's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Let me just Google chemical. Hold on. Inorganic chemical. Starts with P. Relates to dirt. No, phosphorus is close, but there's
You guys can ChatGPT.
No, I just typed it into Google. There's a P word. It might be something related to phosphorus, but it's one of my favorite chemicals.
What does it say? Say it's a chemical. Starts with P. Has to do with what?
Dirt.
Okay, I got this.
Oh, it's
Can you name a chemical or a few that start with P and are about dirt?
Sure, here are a few chemicals related to soil or dirt that start with the letter P. 1. Phosphate, often found in fertilizers. Phosphates are
Attack.
Oh,
for plant growth.
Fuck, I stopped him.
Another one.
Is it attack? Sorry, can you repeat yourself?
Of course. Here are a few chemicals related to soil or dirt that start with the letter P. 1. Phosphate. Commonly found in fertilizers, phosphates are crucial for plant growth and soil health. 2. Potassium. Often present in soil as potassium compounds.
it has to do with potassium, but it's like
3. Pesticides. Chemicals used to protect plants from pests,
it's
though they can affect soil health. Let me know if you need more information.
Can you give me more details? Do you know it? No, I was asking you, not ChatGPT.
fuck. I learned it in inorganic chemistry.
I learned about it was none of those. I learned about it in inorganic chemistry. Any other options?
Got it. Here are a few more inorganic chemicals related to soil that start with P. 1. Perchlorate ClO4. This can be found in some soils, often as a contaminant from industrial activities. Pyrite, FeS2, also known as fool's gold, is a common mineral in soils, especially in areas with
We all know what
sedimentary
pyrite is.
rocks.
Skip that, dude.
3. Phyllosilicates, a group of minerals that includes
Man, I'm gonna have to, like-
kaolinite and montmorillonite, which are important components of soil. Hope this helps.
Fuck. You're gonna have to give me like an hour, and I'll think of it.
Okay, give me an hour and I'll think of it.
Sure, take your time. Let me know if you have any other questions or need more info.
Thank you, love you.
You're welcome.
Damn, he doesn't love you either.
That's fucked up. That's actually so fucked up. I'm so mad about that.
Fuck. It's like oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like
Spit.
PO3 compounds.
2 piggy packs.
Phosphate type
We
compounds.
shouldn't have 2 piggy packs right now.
Fuck.
Go for the left
So
piggy pack.
arsenite. Man, this is gonna actually trigger the fuck. Go to left.
Yeah.
It's gonna actually trigger the fuck out of me. Well, my 2 favorite compounds ever, if you cared, which you don't have to care at all, but are cadaverine and putrescine. Putrescine and cadaverine.
One sounds like a dead person.
Yep. And cadaverine literally was discovered in cadavers. And putrescine is very similar. It was found in cadavers, and they're both degradation products of spermidine. If you can imagine where they found spermidine.
In the pee-pee hole.
Yeah.
In the hole?
Well, in the balls, but
Oh.
yeah, it's cadaverine and putrescine. I forget what the actual number is, but they're so strongly scented that you can smell them. You could smell some. It's some insanely small amount. Like, let's say you had a bottle of it, and you spilled that bottle, you'd be able to smell it half a mile away. There's some crazy shit. It's some crazy. I don't think that's actually true, but there's some crazy like distance. There's some crazy distance where you could actually still smell it.
I do. I also love misinforming people. I do love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I don't know what the actual like. I don't think it's half a mile, but
Yeah. I'll be back momentarily. Give me 1 sec.
yeah.
The area where the controls are of my bidet was actually leaking water, which is interesting. So I just tightened it. Are you even here?
Right behind you.
No.
I googled it because I was trying to remember. Cadaverine apparently can be spelled up to a quarter mile away, depending on the concentration.
We should get some for the podcast or for like CNS or something. Is it deadly?
Oh,
Yeah, we should get some. Does it just smell like dead person?
it's one of the compounds that contributes to the smell of dead people.
I'm not gonna have some of that, to be honest. Oh, you needed to heal. You can heal now, I guess.
Yeah, I can. I know what I can do.
Did I have a really long mustache hair? And I don't know. It's like really long. It's like deep in my throat.
People who just turned into the YouTube video.
Really long. I gotta trim this mustache. It's like whenever I try to eat anything, it's just I eat my beard hairs or mustache hairs. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because I like having a mustache, I just don't like that portion of it.
Yeah. Your beard grew back kind of fast, I feel like.
It always does. The mustache was like a funny bit, but I'm already ready to get it gone. Yeah, Medikite took some hits. What the fuck? The fuck did he do?
You gotta heal up.
Yeah, I'm going. This
Oh,
is fine.
fuck.
That's okay. We can beat him.
I'm sorry.
And it's quite alright. What do they have? They have Brilliant and Scale. We'll be fine. We can do Pregnant because Scale is not a concern. Never a fucking concern. Garbage ass Temtem. What do you think those guys that got mad at us in 2020 or whatever? What do you think they'd be proud of us for playing Temtem 5 years later?
Wait, who got mad at us? Oh, oh, fuck, God. I don't know, to be honest with you, because, like, in my head, I didn't think it was ever that serious to begin with.
True.
So, like, I can't even, honestly, like, looking back on it, I guess it fits my character. I don't imagine apologizing about that now.
You don't feel like you do that now?
If we were Temtemming and someone chatted in our group like, oh, you should do this, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And someone said he's famous, and I'm like, for Temtem? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I was more talking, in my mind, I was more talking about how we were to them, that we were delegitimizing Temtem. Remember how they were like mad because I made a joke like, you're the only other person playing this game or whatever.
But like, just don't take yourself seriously. I mean, I don't think it's only delegitimizing if we were playing fucking Temtem.
Yeah.
It's only delegitimizing if I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore because it sucks.
True.
This game is good. Just to be
Yeah.
clear, I genuinely think this game is good. I mean, it's definitely a Pokemon ripoff, but
Dude! A lot of people don't like this game, and maybe
it's a good game.
Maybe it's because they don't like the traditional like Pokemon gameplay loop, but I'm a big fan. I always have been a big fan.
I think the story is very good for this game.
It's fucking long.
And the monster, yeah. First of all, it's engaging and long.
Yeah.
And then the monster design. Is that what they say? Monster design?
Yeah. Sure.
The monster design is good in this game
Oh yeah.
for the most part.
I
would
am
say,
a Temtem Glazer, bro. Believe you me.
Yeah, I would say 90% of the Tem in this game are well
Yeah,
made.
agreed. 100% agreed. Does your I don't even know his name. Your Hoochik, does it have a psychic or mental type move
Yeah.
that does not take a turn to?
No. Yes. Energy manipulation. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Switch them out.
Oh, we don't fight this guy. Aziza, and okay, so we fight this guy.
Yeah, I think sometimes people are like, they recognize they're ahead of the curve, and there's nothing wrong with being like an actual hipster. There's nothing wrong with liking something before everyone else does it, and then feeling like you found something. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that that's a problem.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes people gas themselves up, and they're like, they have to defend everything because like there's like a purist almost. But it's okay to make fun of something. It's okay to like a band that's new, and then a year later someone comes along and says, yeah, this band's okay, but also they kind of sound like this.
Yeah. Agreed.
Am I using energy manipulation on anyone? Or?
No, I went for the optional battle for some reason. You can do whatever you want, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Temtem Glazer, so my negative words meant nothing. I think at the time I was like, oh, this is just a niche game, a niche Pokemon clone. So
Right? Like,
yeah. Feather Gatling, let's do this. Yeah,
we
I'm hitting Kalamazoo. Because Kaku is no sweat of mine. No fret. I might have just overexerted now that I think about it. Not much. Not for much either. Yeah, I did. Fuck you, Urshiol. Oh my guys are level 10. That's nice. That's nice. Trust me, dude, but I gotta say, since then I've played way, way, way more niche Pokemon clones. Without question.
What's the one you guys are playing now on Mondays?
We were playing Cassette Beasts, but we're done with
right.
Cassette Beasts.
Oh, you finished?
We're back to Pal World, yeah. That was Tuesdays. Yeah, Mondays we're playing Pal World now. Tuesdays we're back to Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erdtree. Big Elden Ring video coming soon. Wow.
Coming soon, but in
yeah, it's coming,
3 years.
Coming soon, TM. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna switch out to my 2i just so that he can get some experience points. Unless you think he should.
That's fine.
This is a new area, right? We can catch this.
No. No, this is not a new. No. And now I remember. That's still Flossing Cliffs, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Freezing Coast. Flossing Cliffs. Yep. No. So we just have to kill him. I realize that I'm stupid. Say something weird? Say something weird, you say. I got a headache and I thought I had brain cancer. Is that weird?
Is that what? Someone said something weird, and you were like, "Okay."
Yeah, Ethan said say something weird.
Oh, that's Ethan.
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan.
Thank you. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment on that. I was having nearly a panic
I
attack.
didn't heal at all.
I'm fine.
One time in college, I
Probably
told
not
Haley that I thought I had a brain tumor, and she was like, "Why?" And I'm like, "'Cause my head hurts." And she said, "Go to bed."
Yeah. So what happened is like yesterday, I did not sleep well. I had GERD tummy, of course, always do, and I haven't had my medicine. I ran out of refills, so and I have to go back to the doctor.
Insurance, am I right?
Yes. Yeah. I hate him. And
Luigi Mangione.
And so yeah, I didn't get a good night of sleep, and then I had a headache in the morning, and I was like, "Ugh, I never get headaches." And I told myself I never get headaches, so I thought I was gonna die.
Can I tell you an even dumber thing?
Yes.
2 weeks ago, I was on a walk with Haley at 1 in the afternoon, and a gust of wind blew, and dust or whatever like blew across my face, so it like kind of scratched my cheek a little bit. And for the next 2 weeks, up until like maybe yesterday, I was like, a bat just totally flew by me and gave me rabies.
You have a weird thing with bats, huh?
I do have a weird thing with bats.
They're very
do have a weird-
diseased. They're very diseased.
They're not. That's the funny thing is like there's maybe 40 cases of rabies a year in America.
Oh, I don't know about rabies itself, but yeah, I mean, outside of rabies, they got when I was waiting for my Switch 2, it was a windy day, and it was a dinky GameStop that I was waiting for my Switch 2 next to, and I was sitting in a chair. I was the only person there sitting in a chair. Because I brought one and I was like, I don't want to stand for like two hours.
You brought a chair.
I brought a chair, so I just sat down on the chair. Well, like it was like, obviously a lawn chair. Ooh. And I'm laughing because I just burped and like it like hurt and I had a reaction. I know Ethan is probably going to clip that and put it and do something with the podcast. Yes, we brought a chair and there was a bunch of dust flying around. And fucking garbage flying around. And I got like hit on the leg with like a dirty napkin. On my bare skin.
Yeah.
And I had like just like dust and dirt flying into my face. And I thought that a bat shit in my mouth or something.
A bat? You actually thought about a bat or no?
No. Just making fun of you.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that literally would happen to me.
Okay, what do these guys have?
Bats?
What do bats have? They got a Smazzy and a Hoo Chick. What are we gonna do, chick? That's what I would never. Yeah,
Never
yeah.
shit in my mouth, or you never clip that?
Yeah, would you never shit in my mouth? Yeah, see tomorrow, dude. Take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I ran it. I want to kill myself. I don't know who to choose.
What does FWSX mean?
Fuck with sucking.
Dicks.
Fuck with sucking dicks. It's FW is like Firewalker or some shit like that, and SX is Subexiled.
That's his character name in World of Warcraft?
Yeah, this is World of Warcraft character name. On his WoW thing. I don't know who to choose, dude. I'm stressing. They got a level 10 Hoo Chick and a level 10.
Like Ethan Decline, am I right?
Come on, dude. Yeah, I was actually talking to Ethan Klein the whole time. That's who I was talking to. Hoo Chick and a Smazzy.
Who bitch this is? You remember that video?
Yes, I do. I'm just gonna do this. So you switch your Hoo Chick in front, because this is gonna be not tough, but we might lose guy if we don't play it smart.
Okay, yeah.
And you're gonna just attack the.
Wait,
mess.
but can I get another beer real quick?
Of course you can. Oh, shit in mouth, you get sick. I ate too many vegetables recently. Yeah, I would puke. I would be
Like
yakking.
shit in your mouth, you'd get sick. I ate too many vegetables. Yeah, says every meat eater ever.
Oh, my head hurts. Okay. I can't even laugh anymore. I can't even laugh anymore. The vegetables memes is funny. The fucking puking up a... Why did I puke up the salad? Why did I have to say that I puked up the salad? Why? 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 God, I should just pick a new hobby. I gotta pick a new hobby. I gotta pick a new hobby. Oh,
I'm back.
Genki! Yo. Ready?
It's only 8:43.
Only 8:43. Oh fuck! I can't be this guy. I gotta be Taco Night. That sucks. Anyway.
You want to grind a little bit?
No. It's just that I don't have anything. My two other options are not going to be good. Okay.
Ethan, how have you been, Ethan?
I think he's already gone.
Oh. Well, ask him that on Friday.
Oh well. Yeah, you attack Smazzy, I'll attack Hoochik. Beautiful.
Fuck.
Beautiful. Beautifully done. But if you were stronger, you could have killed him in one hit, dude.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
I'm just harder. You stupid pussy.
What are you, my dad?
I'm gonna swap to...
Why?
I'm gonna die.
You want me to bomb you? You want me to bomb you?
No, I'll bomb, actually. I'll bomb. I'll bomb myself. You...
'Cause I'll get rid of Smazzy this turn.
Yeah. Hoochik will kill me. That's my...
Do you think it's possible to, well, I guess it's possible to make content out of preparing for a chess tournament, but it's probably going to be boring as fuck. Like, half of it is going to be just me studying puzzles.
I think that if you vocalize your thoughts, I think that content is fine.
I mean, the thing is, I'm getting kind of hung up on making good content as opposed to making any content.
Okay.
In the sense that, like, the goal would be just to make content, because obviously I'm going to be practicing for the tournament anyway. You know what's really funny? Is I hired a grandmaster to... It's like $80 a week. I hired this guy to like coach me in chess and stuff like that. And I told him that like I want to spend a year like getting coached and like practicing, and then I was going to do a tournament. And he was like, "Why? You're going to lose in a year anyway. You might as well do a tournament now and get it over with." And I was like, "Oh, that's real nice. Thank you. I appreciate it."
True though. Probably.
He was like, but he was like, he's like, it's legitimately true. You're never going to like win every tournament. He's like, you might as well get experience doing a tournament. And I was like, Yeah, but I had this idea that I was gonna like come in prepared and then do the unrated tournament for like amateur or beginner chess players, and then I'm just gonna dominate. And he's like, that's just not like a thing. And I was just like, it's not a thing for normal people.
Yeah, but you,
I was
yeah.
And he was like, no, like you're not gonna. There's no way you're gonna win. I was like, okay. I'm gonna kill myself, dude.
It's over for me.
But I mean, he's got a really solid point. Like that's a legitimate point.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like it's kind of like, yeah, I could spend a whole year like practicing, but if I've never ever played a tournament before, then there's probably gonna be things that I'm not used to,
Yeah, that is true.
and it's gonna and you might as well just play like. And even if I won my first tournament, I should play a tournament in which I lose, so I'm just used to the idea of losing. So, like, you know what I mean? Like eventually, there's gonna be a tournament. You're not just gonna win every single tournament.
Yeah. Well, you will, but
Right.
put Tataru up front.
Sure.
I don't know if this is going to be an optional one or not.
Not gonna lie to you, the alcohol is starting to hit, so I totally forgot how to do what you just said. But Tataru up front, it's good, and we're good.
There we go. This is not an optional one, so I'm happy that I said that. I like the additional challenge when the alcohol hits, though. It is.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm back up to my normal.
Hit the one on the
Tolerance.
left.
Yeah, I know how to do math, dude. Get him, silly bum. Watch me one-shot this dude.
Easy.
Yeah, I won.
Oh my god, it's so fucking easy. It could not be easier. It actually could not be easier.
It actually could be easier.
Oh. Level 12. Let's do this.
Heavy blow, that's what I'm looking for, am I right?
I don't know if
Who we
that-
hitting? Janky?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a drug reference or like a...
It's whatever reference is funniest.
Okay. That's the one
I like how
thought
his
of.
little legs quiver.
Whose?
Silly bum?
You like silly? You like the quivering legs of Silly Bum?
Mm-hmm.
That is no. I kind of like that too. Actually, I'm hitting the left one. Doesn't matter though. I won't hit this.
The sniper aiming at both president candidates.
Dude, the FBI's coming to your house.
Yeah, and they'll find all the bombs that I've rigged on the front door. I accidentally stole one of our neighbor's packages like 2 weeks ago, and Haley was like, "This isn't our package," and brought it down to our neighbor. But then our neighbor texted me this morning saying, "Hey, I'm missing 2 packages this whole week. Like 2 of my packages have gone missing this whole week." So I texted Haley and I'm like, "Please tell me that you've returned every package I took from this woman." And she said yes. So then I responded to my neighbor like, "Hey, sorry, I don't know who's doing that."
No.
Uh,
Alright, I'm looking.
I'm bombed up.
Oh, I did not see this guy on the map.
It's okay,
Oh,
we got him.
yikes.
No, we got him.
Okay.
Watch me whip and then watch me nay.
Okay. So wait till you see the levels on these fuckers.
Oh.
So
Well, let's get rid of the level 10.
get the 10 or the 14?
Oh, the 14. We'll get.
Okay. I'm gonna heavy blow the 14.
Ethan, get that. Ethan, clip that. Hold on. What do we got? Minute. I can't even tell on live, dude. I can't tell on live. That's funny as fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Easy,
we're good.
easy.
Oh,
We're good.
fuck, dude.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're not even worried.
This is bad news.
I'm gonna
bears.
bomb you.
Wait, okay. But you're gonna get hit. Oh, no. This is such bad news.
No. Bomb yourself. Bomb yourself.
Okay.
Because Ukama's gonna knock himself out if he does
Yeah,
that again.
stall him. Good thoughts. Good thoughts.
It's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. We're good.
But he's so good.
Tatter?
Tatter is great.
Maybe. Bomb yourself again. We got this.
Wait, I don't need to. Well, I don't need to yet. Hit Ukama with something. Alright, I don't have another bomb, so I'm just gonna swap and you can attack.
A bomb? I can bomb you. I can bomb you.
Okay,
I'm gonna bomb you, okay? So stay in.
bomb me. The heavy blow the 14 is crazy. That's so funny.
They've never experienced it.
That is such a funny sentence. Alright, I'm gonna Tem Essence. Oh, it's already
bomb.
empty.
You need me to heal you?
Let me see.
I can trade you a Tem, Val, right?
I don't think so. There's a level 18 Psypat coming up too.
A level 18 battle?
Yeah, just one.
Alright, let's grind though. Cause Psypat will fuck up my Hoochie.
Oh no, we're good. I don't. No, I think Hoochie will fuck up the Psypat. Depending on your level. 13. We should grind a little bit. But I just use a scent, so you might have to be the one to move around. Yeah, so around this bend, there's one battle right here. Right in the middle of the bend. Or no, it's a little further up. It's like right before the grass after this bend. And then there's another one right here.
I'll be with you soon.
Where am I going if I do this? Piggyback. Some silicon fragments, tiny crystals. Oh, I'm gonna go over here. Okay, that is nothing yet.
Reading Joe's post.
Alright, I'm gonna get into battle in 2 seconds. Oh, I just use another one. I'm a fucking idiot! I'm a fucking idiot!
What happened? What happened?
I used a second fucking scent when I was supposed to stop using it. Oh, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. Dude, you're back to 2 Tems. This is bad news bears, brother.
You know what my big... Okay, this is not obviously my biggest flaw, because I have actual flaws. But my biggest... you know when you do something that's cringe, but it's like part of your personality, so you just keep cringing at shit that you do?
Yeah.
When I am not sober, I like tell people. So like if I'm texting someone, my thing would be like, LOL, I'm drunk, and then ask my question, or LOL, I'm drunk, whatever. I feel, and every single time that's so fucking annoying. My brain is just filled with like a Rolodex of memories of me telling instead of just like asking a question and then letting them infer that like my spelling errors are because I'm drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, it's good to give the
I do feel like in the
prefix
moment,
it.
I feel like it's good to give the heads up of like, hey, listen, I'm fucked up right now, but this is serious. But then like when I sober up, I'm like, of course they know I'm fucked up. Like I'm misspelling every other word.
Yeah, you're bad at messaging when you're.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad at messaging when I'm not sober. I feel like and the other thing I was talking about with Haley is that like when I try, I feel like I can write really, and I'm talking about when I'm sober, I can write really descriptively and I can write very well and concise and everything. But for the most part, I put very little effort into that, and so a lot of the times when I'm sober, my messages are just like garbled, or not even garbled, but just like not concise, and sometimes they're like confusing. And
Okay.
I feel like I sometimes, which is fine and normal. It's normal to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, to try hard versus not try that hard in communication.
Sure.
It's normal for that.
Left.
But,
Sure.
yeah. But I sometimes become self-conscious, and I think people think that I'm dumber than I want them to think I am. Like I definitely get self-conscious about how smart people think I am, even though I generally don't want to act like I'm super smart. I definitely get upset when people think that I'm dumb, if that makes sense. Like
So you don't want it either way.
yeah, I want my cake and eat it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like not intimidating people, which already sounds egotistical. I like the idea of interacting with people in a way that doesn't make me sound like a douchebag.
Sure.
But then if I say something dumb, I'm like, yeah, but I really want this person to know that I'm not dumb. You know, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want everybody to think they're stupider than me. Me using the word stupider in a sentence. Sometimes Alexis will ask me a question about something, you know, in the weeds, something that I would know, and I'll just lie. Yeah, like she said, can boys get pregnant? And I said, yep.
Define boy. I had a joke in high school. I don't know if you remember this, but I had a joke in high school where I would say, like, I respect women, but it depends on how you define women. and obviously that joke doesn't even make sense anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, but it's the wrong connotation
Yes.
now.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Which
And
is very funny.
which is so weird. I was driving home today from something, and I thought to myself, like, that joke would mean so much. It's so different now. That joke means so much. So whatever the word. I'm
Yeah, you're
looking for is.
transphobic.
Yeah, I hate trans people. I don't hate them.
Why did he say that?
Define people.
Yeah.
Anyway, Temtem is a Pokemon clone. That's all I'll say.
That's the most controversial thing you said tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm very progressive.
Yeah.
Progressively Christian, am I right,
Yeah,
guys?
Yes. Get him out of here.
Men only, because men should only be the only ones with access to technology.
Thank you.
Uh,
Define man.
But yeah, I realized like a lot of jokes. I feel like a lot of jokes that I had that were ironic in high school
Okay.
take on different meanings now. But I can't think of any other than just the define women one. But
Yeah, a lot of anything that I said prior to like 2019 should be removed from history. That's the void century.
yeah, I mean, I was definitely a piece of shit in high school.
Yep, me as well.
I know, but I was way more of a piece of shit.
You think so?
I think no, I mean than you. I think I was definitely way more of a. Because the thing is like in my head, it's so easy to be like. I was talking with Haley about this. It's so easy for me to be like, okay, so my values are X, Y, and Z. So as long as I say A, B, and C with enough of a sarcastic voice, I can say whatever I want because people will know that I'm not a bad person.
Sure.
And it was definitely like that in high school. Now as an adult, I'm like able to understand that like not everyone's gonna be able to interpret it that way. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think that was kind of the problem that iDubbbz had, or not even. I was thinking about iDubbbz a lot. I've been thinking about iDubbbz a lot lately, because with all the like the slur use that he would do, I don't even think that it was like an ironic thing. I think he legit when he used to say stuff like "I'm taking power away from the word." I think he legitimately believed that by saying the F and N word. Or the N and F word in his case.
Respectively, in that order.
Yeah, in that order. I think he legitimately probably thought like, oh, if all of us didn't take this seriously, then it would be fine. But that's such like an immature sort of way to look at it, which I assume he believes now.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this a lot, like, because when I was a kid, of course I agreed with that. You know, of course I was like, it's not like you thought you were a hero. But you were like, you know, I didn't think I was a hero for saying certain things. Not that I said certain things, but I said certain things, you know.
Well, you said certain things.
I certainly said certain things, that's for sure.
Certainly.
And I didn't necessarily think of myself as a hero, but the perspective of saying I'm taking power away from this does put you in the perspective of saying that you're a hero. And obviously as a 30-year-old male, because only men can think, that obviously, obviously that's different now.
Yeah, I had a whole idea, and I know I've said this on a stream or maybe even the podcast before, but I had a whole idea of like a content series called, I think it was called Chat and Shit. And the idea was that it would be a frame of me on the toilet just talking about me, how much of a piece of shit I was as growing up. And just like getting that off my chest because it is like not embarrassing.
Yeah,
like,
I had a similar thought, not for content wise, but just the idea of, you know, the like sort of white apologia, the idea of being like, yeah, I was like a white teenager and I said racist shit. And I've talked with, so I have a few friends from the restaurant that are not white, like either white or whether they're black or Dominican or whatever, but like they're not white. And I've like expressly talked to them about like, I don't think, first of all, I was not consciously racist in high school, but I also didn't imagine that I was like I wasn't like saying like, okay, I'm gonna say this and it is racist or whatever. But very clearly I would make racist jokes in high school. And there's a part of me that's like, I should acknowledge that. As an adult, be like, hey, listen, as a kid I used to say this, and I used to believe this about saying that, but now as an adult I recognize. But then it becomes this weird thing where you're almost like apologizing just to show people that you're apologizing.
Yeah.
And it becomes this weird like, yeah, it's like, okay.
It's like change by changing, not change by talking or whatever. Yeah, I
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, and it's a weird thing because it's like on the one hand, you want sort of people to understand your growth pattern, but it also doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you've become a better person as long as you're a better person.
Right.
But it kind of matters because if someone like, I mean, I never posted anything crazy, but well, a lot of this has come up.
I definitely did. Do you remember my old handle? One of my old Twitter handles?
No, I don't.
Same
actually.
white F slur.
Oh, I only had Twitter like in college.
Oh, well, I had I had there's like puppy.
We're stopping at 10:30, right? Or 10 or 10.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm good with that either.
Well, I thought it was okay to say the F star because everyone called me the F star.
Yeah.
Like that was the, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Then there was the famous Louis C.K. bit where he was like, "That's not the same thing," you know. And nowadays it definitely, I think it kind of is, but.
yeah.
Wind burst. That should be fine. Instead of peck. I don't know how many more levels we gotta get. You know what I'm gonna do actually real quick? I'm gonna do one of these. 'Cause I am not using chalk now. What the fuck is the schmutz on my shirt? It looks like peanut butter I was wearing. What'd you have for breakfast this morning, brother?
I didn't eat breakfast this morning, dude. I didn't eat until 4 p.m.
What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna hurt yourself.
I was playing World of Warcraft. Dude, honestly, one of my YouTube videos that I want to make for my 30 days of content is talking about how big of a piece of shit I am.
I think that'd be good. I think that'd be
I'm
great.
thinking about switching medications too. Did you see my my people? I was worried about the post in People Talk because
Let me see.
not even this is not about Joe at all. I know that Joe likes Hassan and Hassan doesn't like Destiny, but I don't. More specifically, I didn't know how people felt about Abba and Preach, but I really like Abba and Preach. I don't necessarily agree with everything they say, but I like how they present stuff.
Yeah.
And that whole video that I posted, Abba and Preach, and the thumbnail has Destiny in it. I don't follow Destiny that much. I occasionally I'll be as honest and transparent as I can be. Occasionally I'll see on my YouTube feed that Destiny posts like either an interview or a video about some political thing that I am interested in, and I'll watch like some portion of it. But I don't watch Destiny specifically because I feel like we probably agree on like 80% of shit, but on the 20% we don't agree on, I really, really disagree with the way he talks about it.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. But Abba and Preach, I probably disagree with more than I disagree with Destiny, but I like the way they present their ideas.
6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds,
Oh.
2 seconds.
And
Good.
sorry. And I guess I know Destiny did something about sharing the nudes of a girl. I don't know the whole details. I actually don't care, and I don't know if that makes me a piece of shit. But I just don't care. And but I guess Abba like bailed on him and was like, "Yeah, I'm not friends with Destiny anymore because he shared nudes of girls or whatever." But anyway, I was worried about sharing that video because the thumbnail has Destiny in it, and I didn't want people to think that I was sharing a drama video of Abba and Destiny. But that video is basically entirely Abba talking about his recent diagnosis of ADHD and the medication that he's on.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing a lot of research on that medication, and it's possible that it's better for me the way that it works than the medication that I'm on currently for ADHD.
Really? What does better mean?
So the medication that I'm on for ADHD right now is called methylphenidate, and it is purely a dopamine reuptake inhibitor. So what it does is it blocks my brain from absorbing dopamine, and so the dopamine pools more. So there's more dopamine, so that when my brain absorbs the dopamine, the compound that like makes me interested in stuff, there's more of it, and therefore I can focus better. That's the idea. But it's got a couple side effects that I don't really like. Like there's a crash at the end where once the medication wears off, there's like this sudden realization that I've gone like 12 hours without eating and I feel like shit. And I don't want to eat because I have like no dopamine. You know what I mean? Like it's like a weird like sort of cycle.
Yeah.
But Vyvanse actually works on. I don't remember. Let me Google it actually real quick. Vyvanse. I can't spell.
How are we doing, chat? While he Googles that, how are we doing, chat? Doing good, chat?
Oh, Vyvanse is a pro-drug, so it means it's a drug that breaks down into the main compound. And it turns into, let's see, dextroamphetamine. And that operates, hold on. It operates on 2 separate pathways. So honestly, the biggest issue, and you actually probably would understand this better than maybe anyone, but not that you have, I don't know what you have, but like if you have anything. But there's with ADHD, there's 2 issues. There's a chemical imbalance, which means there's a dopamine deficiency. There's other neurotransmitters involved, but the main one is dopamine. But then there's also, because like I'm 30 years old, there's a behavioral issue. Right, so it's not just that I'm not getting enough dopamine, it's that there's other behavioral issues that I have, like watching YouTube when I'm stressed out, or like sleeping in instead of getting out of bed right away.
Sure.
And so obviously, like, these can be influenced by how much dopamine my brain has. But if I'm genuinely very used to getting stressed out and then opening YouTube or playing World of Warcraft for 6 hours, like if I take an ADHD medication, all I'm really going to be doing is super focused on playing World of Warcraft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's structural behavioral changes that I need to make, and Vyvanse is considered a, I guess, from what I've read, a lighter drug, in the sense that it doesn't just make you hyperfixate. It like turns on lights in your head so that you can be like, oh, this is more important because of X, Y, and
Oh, that's good.
It's a newer generation of medication. So methylphenidate, I think, was like approved for FDA use in the 90s, and Vyvanse was approved in like the late 2000s. So it's just
I have not heard of the first one. I've heard of the second one though.
Oh, really? You've heard of Vyvanse, but not methylphenidate.
Yeah.
So methylphenidate is older by at least 10 or 20 years.
Interesting.
So, and I've been taking the older drug. So this ABBA video, and then all the comments on the ABBA video are like, yeah, when I switched to Vyvanse, I had dramatic improvement. So I think I'm going to try Vyvanse and at least see if I have any improvement. But I'm saying all of that to say that I have a lot of behavioral issues too that I need to work on.
Right.
Like a big one that you might recognize in me, but ABBA said that the Vyvanse really helped him with, was that he can like fixate on doing certain projects, like video editing or like scripting or whatever, but sending an email is like fucking insane. Like he just would procrastinate on sending an email of just like, hey, yeah, I see your email, I'll get back to you. And that's a big thing for me. Like, I mean, that's a big thing that I have with Adam right now, where I'll see a message from Adam and I'm like, yeah, I'll get back to that. And then like 2 weeks will pass.
And then it's like, am I too deep? Am I in too deep at this point? Like in too deep?
Yeah, or like when I like blew up at Barney or whatever, like the whole reason it took like a month and a half was purely because every time I went to go message it, like my brain would come up with a reason not to do that, of apologizing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was interesting to me that Vyvanse specifically helped him with that.
I just, you know what I need? Because sitting down and editing and...
Well, you need cocaine, I feel like, maybe.
Yeah, I need something. I need something to wake me the fuck up. I need a stimulant because I would like to get more dopamine from the edit, but sometimes it's just like chopping up a 3-hour video.
And
for example, let me tell you about this. So I'm going to be making, spoiler for content coming in years ahead, I'm going to be making a video called or something along the lines of like I actually play Dark Souls, and it's going to be a compilation video of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and just the chopped up stream highlights. Okay. With like, you know, kind of maybe some, you know, script voiceover and, you know, certain parts, a la the Elden Ring video.
Whoa. Go ahead.
Just less, and it's going to be less scripted. That's the idea. I know that video is going to make me want to kill myself because it's going to be, what, 20 hours per game? 60 hours of just footage I need to chop up? Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. But we'll see.
Can I? Well, finish. Do you have anything else to say? Because
No.
I don't want to interrupt you. I'll say like part of that is behavioral, like in the sense that this is something that I've had to really deal with. That I've really had to like what's the word, like reflect.
Yeah, reflect.
Some things are just boring,
Yeah.
and you have to do that. You can't just do things. You can't only do things that interest you.
Right.
Like there has to be like an understanding that like, okay, this is gonna suck, but I have to do it because what I want involves doing something that sucks.
Yeah. That's rough. That can't be rough.
But I mean, the other problem is so it's behavioral in the sense that like I have no commitment. I mean, the only, honest to God, the thing that I've best committed to is my relationship.
Yeah. And that's barely. I'd be fucking bitches on the side.
No, I won't joke about that. But but it's well, that's not true. What's true? Hard stop in the conversation. What is true is that like I set goals and I just don't do them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's behavioral.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I mean, there's a dopaminergic side, there's a medicative side that could help, but can I tell you this? I have like 14 pages written of a book that I wanted to write. I think I've told you this. I must have said this somewhere.
I'm sure.
But I have 14 pages of a book that I want to write. I have like a full concept of the plot and everything, like characters and stuff like that, but I just don't write it.
Yeah.
But the 14 pages. Oh wow, my voice just.
That was the funniest crack in the world. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
The 14 pages that I have, were all written because I would set like a timer for an hour and say I have to write for an hour.
Right.
You know, and that is literally the main treatment for ADHD. Not okay, that's an oversimplification. But like if you have ADD, they tell you to like, okay, make sure that you have a structure in which you do X amount of work and reward yourself with X amount of reward. So like work for 40 minutes, play a video game for 20 or 30.
Sure.
You know, whatever. And every time that I've ever set a timer for an hour or 40 minutes or even half an hour, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to write for half an hour. I actually write for half an hour and I'm happy about it. And then Haley and I were talking about this a couple days ago. I was saying like, yeah, you know, I'm really struggling with ADD. I should start setting a timer. And she'll say something like, oh, I thought the timer didn't work. And then I will say, actually, the timer really worked. It's just that I didn't commit to using the timer.
Yeah, that's the problem, is starting the timer.
Yeah. Because the problem is today I was like, okay, I have a couple quests I need to do in World of Warcraft. And then I do the quest, and I'm like, but I only have an hour until I have to do this other chore, so I'll do it. I'll do this other quest until an hour. You know what I mean? Like, there's always a reason. That's behavioral.
Yeah.
That's not that's a normal issue as opposed to an ADHD issue.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a two front system.
I think
If
we
that
are
makes sense.
basically good to fight the guy. Yeah, no, I need to get over the like. I don't know. With when your mind moves so fast, you feel like you have no free time. So spending your free time doing something as boring as editing, you know.
I agree with you 1,000%, and I'll also say that Haley completely. I think Haley has ADHD, but I think she has I'm not a doctor. I think she has a different ADHD than I have. I would imagine that she would pass or otherwise be diagnosed as ADHD. But what I have that she doesn't have is that time dilation thing,
Mm-hmm.
where suddenly it's 6 hours later and I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
That's just a thing. And on the one hand, I'd be so happy to be like, yeah, I'm actually just addicted to chess, or I'm addicted to World of Warcraft, and so therefore I'll play chess for 6 hours and not realize it. But I don't think it's as simple as just being like, I'm addicted to chess, because I can stop playing chess. I really can just not play chess for a week, or not play World of Warcraft. But there'll be something that I do that takes 6 hours and the 6 hours is gone.
Yep.
Whereas Haley's like, I remember we were talking about something, and I said, wow, I can't believe it's already XYZ o'clock or whatever. And she's like, is that really how time passes for you? And I'm like, yes. Like,
Yeah.
I blink and it's suddenly like nighttime.
Yeah.
And I've done nothing. So, I hate saying arguments because Haley and I don't really argue. It's more like she'll bring something up and I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? But it's been like the past month or so, it's been because she has to get up early in the morning for work. So she'll go to bed at like 9 or 9:30. And I'm like, yeah, I just got to do some shit on my computer. And the reason I say that is because I haven't done anything at all.
Yep.
Right? Like I go to work. So Mondays I work like 3 to 9, but Tuesdays I work 10 to 5, and then Wednesdays I work 3 to 9 again. So I won't do anything all Wednesday morning, and then I'll get back at like 9:30, and Haley's gonna be in bed, and I'm like, I should do some shit, and then suddenly it's like 11:30 or midnight.
Yep.
And I come into bed, and she's like, "Is that really what you had to do?" And I'm like, "I did like 2 things, dude. Like not even."
Yeah.
And it's just
behavior. I get
I
I get you.
ADHD, but not behavioral.
In the same fashion, when I get locked into something, and I think this is rather normal, but I feel like when I get locked into something, like the other day I was editing something and I was like really enjoying what I was editing, and it went from like 12:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. So like, and I when I say fast, I mean like it. I feel like I didn't do anything. I feel like I didn't do anything. Because like
ChatGPT code that I'm writing.
Yeah. It's just something. It's just something, man. Just time is an enigma.
It's not real. It's not real.
Not real. Time is not real.
Look, do you remember when I drank half a bottle of gin in 30 minutes?
Is that how you're feeling now?
No, nowhere near that, but probably about a third of the way there. That was so scary, dude. Honestly, because I stopped drinking 30 minutes. I stopped drinking before we started playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I just kept getting worse and worse. That was... Never want to do that again.
You don't think so? You didn't have any fun watching Kenobi and falling off your chair with one of your eyes half open?
But you know what's so funny? What I remember from that night is just seeing like a screen. I just remember seeing blue on the screen, and then I don't remember any of the Kenobi. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, memory loss is such a weird thing, isn't it? That scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, because
where are those thoughts?
Because like well, not only where are those thoughts, but like what I remember from that night is trying to convince you guys that I remembered things. Like in the sense that like I remember the idea of being drunk and telling myself, like being able to keep up with the events. But then I would blink. Like I really genuinely only remember, I vaguely remember beating you in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I vaguely remember talking to Joe when he wasn't there. And then I vaguely remember the flash of blue on the screen for Kenobi.
Yep.
But I don't remember. I remember showing you guys my social security card, and I remember, or the back of it, I think.
Yep.
And then I remember showing you guys my good luck Chinese charms.
Yeah.
But I don't remember anything else. But what I remember is having the thought of, I need to remember this. You know what I mean? I remember telling myself we need to remember this, but I don't remember what we were supposed to remember. But that's such a weird like experience because like no one's gonna. You don't know you're blackout drunk until the next day.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were feeling it. There's no question
Dude,
about that.
Not only was I feeling it, I remember the only other thing that I remember is leaning back in my chair and feeling my heart beat at like 10 beats per minute. You know what I mean? Like I could, I was, and I woke up on the couch the next morning, and the pillow smelled like gin, the blanket that I had smelled like gin, everything smelled bad.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you drink that shit quick. It's crazy how quickly things can devolve. Period. I guess. I mean, like
Because I mean, just from my perspective, the first drink I made tasted good. Okay, I'll have another one. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have another one. And I didn't think of it because I drank it so fast. You don't think
yeah.
that you just drank half a bottle of gin, and gin is like 40% alcohol. So like, let's say you drank. I don't know. I could go in the freezer. I still have half a bottle of gin in my freezer from like 4 years ago.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it.
Damn.
I haven't wanted to. Every time I look at the gin, I'm like, oh man, that's gonna kill me.
Yeah. That was so fucking fun though. To be honest.
Well, as long as I watched the video. I know I called you a retard like
Few
1,000 times.
Yeah.
So, as long as you actually don't mind that.
Why the fuck do I care? We didn't need to grind yet, by the way. These guys are not hard.
Hey, I'm hard.
For these guys. I wish I could recreate that entire night again. I really do. That was so good. It was so
Well,
fun.
hey, listen, I got half a bottle.
Yeah, I don't want to do it to you, but I would. I would though.
It's just I don't want to do that to Haley. That's the only thing I could think of. Is like the idea of like if I could guarantee I would be sober by the time she got home, I would do it. But I just can't do that. That's just not possible.
Dude, she has to go to like a friend's house so you can get just blasted and not even feel bad about it.
Yeah, next time, honestly, next time because she has a friend in New York. Next time she visits her friend in New York, we could just do it.
That's a great idea. I think that's an awesome idea.
Who we in?
You know what? I'll hit a Wally. I want to find it. Like, we gotta have something to play that is just like repeatably fun and infuriating. You know,
Mario Baseball?
or Mario Kart, I guess.
Oh, Mario Kart would be good.
Yeah.
Can we dolphin that or?
Yeah, you want to do Double Dash?
I would love Double Dash.
We get Double Dash. We can get 2 other people too. 4-player Double Dash. I think I'm gonna go after Pukey. I think doesn't Double Dash have the LAN capability too? Because we could utilize that too. We can get more than 4 people in there.
Let me look at it.
I'll look it up too.
Double Dash land.
Does
Yeah, like right now I'm definitely not sober.
yeah.
But I would say that I'm far from.
Up to 16 players, brother. We have to do this. Yeah, you're definitely not there. You're definitely not all the way there.
I'm able to think like, okay, I'm seeing Psywave, hypnosis. I remember when I was playing you that I was like, I can only see colors.
Only.
I literally, and I hit the wrong button too. Do you
Yeah.
remember? Like I was like, I'm gonna hit surf, and I hit fucking earthquake or some shit.
Yeah. Still beat me. Just beat the fuck out of me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was like a huge boost to my ego, but there's no reason for it. I felt good about that, but
Well, you're playing Pokemon with you're playing competitive Pokemon with the Pokemon guy, and you're fucking kicking his ass. Here's you know what? Here's a good thing I've been wanting to say. In
you
general,
call me a bad person.
you're a really trash person, dude. No, we do not want to go over there.
Did you get the sticker?
Sure, I'll get the sticker. People don't. I find that they don't understand. I'm a Pokemon game fan. Is this a
Yeah.
fucking dude? This stupid Psypat that we grinded for. It's a fucking optional battle.
Well, let's fuck them up.
You want to do it?
Yeah, fuck them up.
All right, let me put yeah, you got one. For example, when we went to PAX and there was the Pokemon card thing, and people were pushing me to do the Pokemon card thing, I'm like, I don't fucking give a shit about Pokemon cards, you know? Which I appreciated, you know, they were, you know, they were like, oh, look at that. I mean, I just don't care about Pokemon cards. Like, that does not, that's not my interest.
Yeah, yeah.
My sister got me a Gibbet for my
What is that? What is that?
it's the little charm that goes on your Crocs. And it's Ash Ketchum. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the Pokemon show. I just play the games.
Can I give you an aside? Can I give you an aside?
Sure. Yeah.
In high school, to this day, I consider myself a very high level. I listen to Slipknot a lot. I have a bunch of CDs in my car. I listen to on Spotify, CD, all of that. I listen to Slipknot a lot. My sister in high school bought me at Hot Topic. I know, cringe. She bought me a Slipknot, one of those like rubber wristbands. Those like 1-inch thick rubber wristbands. And I told her like, Rose, there's no fucking way I'm wearing this in public. This is gay. You know, like, you know what I mean? And I don't believe that now. Obviously, I'm pro homo.
You're pro homo. Yep.
But you know, in high school, I was like, there's no way I'm wearing this.
Yeah.
You know, so I agree with you that Pokemon cards. Yeah. Go ahead. What are you saying?
So, on that same rate, people think that I'm good at Pokemon. I like playing Pokemon Showdown against people. Like I like doing random battles, whatever. I'm not good at Pokemon, and I'm very aware I'm not good at competitive Pokemon. I am very bad at it.
Oh, interesting.
And it's completely. I play Pokemon very casually. Is my ear bleeding? Why is it so hot in my ear right now? The fuck? Am I dying?
My ear sometimes gets really warm. You can ask Adam.
Why is my ear getting so warm right now? We gotta talk to the kid, bro. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't really fuck with competitive Pokemon like that. You know, it's not. I'm just not me. We have an encounter here, and hopefully we can get a Genki. No, we cannot. We can get a Platypet.
Can I ask you an aside question that might be personal?
Sure.
It is personal, but you don't have to answer it in a personal way. I don't think.
Okay.
Do you sometimes get a sense that your testosterone has spiked? Like, do you sometimes are under the impression like, oh, I'm like, I don't know. This might be like an ADD thing. I might be conflating ADD with testosterone, but sometimes I feel like I'm more like I'll have like a week where I'm more focused on something, or I'm more easily aroused by things, in all senses of the word. But I don't mean to be weird about that. But like,
no, I see what you're saying, and yes and no, but I feel like my testosterone is low anyway, so I don't know.
I don't know if I found out my testosterone is high.
Yeah.
On average, it's like in the 60th percentile. So like 60% of men have lower testosterone than I do.
Right.
But I mean, it's not like I don't know if I'm that different. It's just that like I sometimes will notice that I'm more attracted than I normally am to things. But I just mean in general.
Like couches?
Well, yeah. Couches or drawings are like the number 8. The infinity symbol sometimes turned me on. You know?
I'm moving the table with my dick.
Yeah,
I'm hard.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, anyway.
No, yeah, no. Well, to answer, I mean, yeah, to answer your question, I haven't made note of it, but I feel like my testosterone is low anyway, because I'm always exhausted. I got titties. I've always had titties.
Yeah, send me some pictures, dude.
That's what we were just talking about, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe the Genki. I don't remember what did Genki get against it. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Did I mean to do that? I think I did mean to do that. Don't overexert.
I know.
I'm gonna swap.
Should I swap?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'll swap.
yeah. Yeah, so kind of maybe. I don't know. But I definitely have days where I feel great. And I feel motivated and I feel like I get shit done. I'll clean my I'll actually clean my room or I'll actually do X, Y, and Z, but that's like it's a rarity, to be honest. And like editing and not being like uber like stressed out about it. That's a rarity now.
Yeah.
Now that I have the fucking stupid Elden Ring video, every edit that I do feels incomplete. And I watched that video. I can't watch that video back because I don't like how I edited it. But I know that like that is what dude, analysis paralysis, yada yada yada, you get it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's in my brain there's no way I can top the Elden Ring video, and maybe there's not.
You've got, dude, if you need any motivation at all, like, you're a fucking fantastic editor. I think you're very funny, and your comedic timing is great, and I think your creativity with edits is good.
I just need I don't know. I need to send. Do not follow me. Do not follow me. Okay, these guys are optional. Yada. This person is not optional. This person has just a whip lump. What was I saying? Oh, so the Elden Ring video did so well that I don't have the confidence. I'm lacking confidence to move on to a new video because I feel like anything other than the DLC video is going to be not received as well as the Elden Ring video was. But I gotta just stop caring, and I should have told you to heal.
Can I say something that might? That's okay. I can heal. I'm gonna say something that you might take the wrong way, and I hope you don't. But you're streaming Temtem right now, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it's on the same channel. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
I just have to not care. I just made my own expectations of my own content too high.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's expecting anything, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like I don't think
it's not worth overthinking.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say.
If I had a video that hit, what was it, 200,000, or am I crazy?
202.
That's fucking, dude.
And I didn't make a fucking cent.
No, but what I was gonna say is that is crazy. I feel like a 200,000 view video is crazy. I mean, obviously, some channels obviously get like a mil,
Yeah,
but like,
no,
even
no,
popular. Even popular channels would be happy with a 200K video. I think I genuinely, the longer I interact with YouTube as a space, the more I appreciate. Like, there's some YouTubers that Haley watches that have only I say only, in heavy air quotes, only 30 or 40,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And they do well. And well financially, and I'm not saying that your goal is financially, but it puts into perspective that there's just time that you have to dedicate to it. You know what I mean? And so like, okay, you have one video that does really well, and that gains you have like 2,000 subscribers. Like, even if 10% or 5% of your current subscribers see the next video you post, like, that's good. Now, I don't know, there's probably some like expert YouTuber that's like, oh dude, if you live stream Temtem too much, all your subscribers are gonna get the notification and then like fuck off or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
true.
And then you lose subscribers. But like, I don't think that matters.
Yeah,
You got 2K.
I'm having fun with it at this point. That's what I gotta like get out of my head with. Like I'm streaming to have fun. You know, I'm making I've been making videos to have fun for years.
Well-
I just gotta continue doing that and not think about it too much.
Well, I think that's where you and I disagree. I mean, maybe not fundamentally, because I think if your goal is just to have fun, that's important. You should always just have fun. But like, my mentality is, I think one of the reasons why I don't make a lot of YouTube content is because I never went viral, that's a different thing to explore. But in my mind, I'm like, all right, I need to have a job that makes me money, because right now my main goal is to make enough money to make sure
goal,
yeah, my main goal is to
Yeah.
blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
exactly right.
And then the idea being, I want Haley to know and understand that I'm like reasonable with money and that I'm reliable or whatever. She's not really gonna leave me. She can't leave me because I will hit her so hard. No, but the other thing is, I legitimately worry about my parents, and so my genuine main goal, if I had to like really dig down emotionally, is to make enough money to make sure that my parents were okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if my time into making YouTube videos is not rewarded, I don't care enough about YouTube.
True. Fair.
Like the
yeah.
goal, like if I make 30 days worth of YouTube videos and I'm at 60 subscribers, it doesn't matter if I'm actually good at making YouTube videos. I need money faster. So YouTube is like, whatever, not in my way. But for you, you're not really worried about making money off of YouTube, and I think you should try and stick to that. So my perspective would always be different, right? Because you're like, well, at least I'm having fun. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not.
wouldn't.
The financial piece of it, if I make money off of these videos, that's like an extra until it becomes more money than I'm making
sorry.
at work.
Yeah. Whereas me, it's like, well, I don't want to dedicate time to YouTube because I'm making more money off of work.
Right.
And I think those are two very different but very equal opinions. So I'm very biased in the sense.
I just realized you had to catch
What?
that.
Oh, I should catch that? Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, you had to catch that. I couldn't have caught that.
That's okay. Well, now neither of us can.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking,
It'll be fine.
Heal up your starter.
But yeah, I do think I don't ever want you to change your YouTube approach based on mine.
Yeah.
But I'm always going to be biased in the sense of like, I think you should make money.
Yeah.
But
It started as a hobby. It's going to continue, and then I'm treating it like a hobby, and I'm trying to not think too much about like a bottom line, because I never thought about that before, and I enjoyed it more. You know.
yeah. Well, and it's true. Like, for instance, I don't enjoy making YouTube content because there is no bottom line. Like, if somebody like reached out to me and said, "I'll pay you $1,000 a month," even $1,000 a month would be a lot. But like, if someone said, "I'll pay you $1,000 a month to make YouTube videos," dude, I'd be making YouTube videos every day.
Yeah.
But it's just not happening, and I know in order to make $1,000 a month, it takes like years of like dedication, and I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just not going to do that. Whereas you might do that, which is fine and good. In fact, probably better. But I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah. You know, it does kind of, for me, it does kind of ruin my enjoyment of things a lot, because I feel like that's, I don't know if what this would go under, but I always feel like I could be doing something.
More productive?
Yeah. Always. Well, I got a new move. Melee, attempt time are all about raw strength. This technique is just serious. Okay. Fuck that then. Got a new move. I want to try it. See if I get the ability to. Yeah, so new videos coming soon. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, why do I see the ass cheek a little bit?
Yeah, that was very horny. Do you like my new fit? Don't move. Actually, don't move. Oh, I didn't see these guys. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, they have little wallies and 2 eyes. We're fine. Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Your time doesn't make sense to me. How is it almost 10, but we've only been going for 2.5 hours? What the crap?
Crap.
What the fucking crap? Yeah, we'll go to 10:30.
What are you going for?
I'm going for left.
We can go to... Yeah. I mean, I was talking about... I hope this doesn't add any pressure at all to you, but I was talking with Haley about this, like... So, it started off with, like, a joke. Well, it's not even a joke. I said this very seriously to a coworker, but I thought it was funny that I said it. Where a coworker of mine asked... Basically, something happened at work, and she was like, oh, I was worried that you were angry, but then I realized I've never seen you angry. And I jokingly said, like, yeah, the only person who's ever seen my wife the only person who's ever seen me angry is my wife. Okay. And then I was like, wait, that sounded way darker than I wanted it to.
Yeah, yeah.
Who we going for, left or right? Right, probably Lawali.
Who did I don't know. Yeah, Lawali.
And I was telling Haley that, and I was like, I realized that, like, Haley, Ben, you, obviously, and my roommate in college, and then maybe my parents, are probably the only people that have seen the majority of my emotional range.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you got mad at me because I was doing this.
Yeah, I don't know if how I feel about that. Like, the idea of, like, that I mean, I have a bunch of people that I consider friends.
You just gotta start getting more pissed off at people, and also.
But I mean, even
depressed.
I mean, even what you just said as an example of my anger, I feel like you've seen other versions of me being angry.
For sure. Yeah.
The only person that I think of has ever seen me cry, though, is Haley. I don't know if it's possible you might have seen me cry, but my roommate definitely hasn't, and my parents haven't. Maybe as a kid, but I don't count that.
I'm trying to think, have I seen you cry before? I doubt it.
But this was something that I was discussing with Haley, where I was like, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, I've definitely told people that I've had. Like, I remember telling Mike that, that I had, like, I remember there's one time in college where I was, like, really struggling with writing an essay, and I was, like, digging an unsharpened pencil into my leg to try and, like,
lock in, wake up, lock in?
Yeah, like, lock in. Like, I was trying to, like, physically cause pain without, like, making myself... Because I wasn't trying to, like, cut myself or anything, but I was just like, damn, I gotta really, like, focus up. And I remember Mike being like, thank you for sharing that. And I'm like, what are you, gay? What are you, like...
Yes, that's the answer.
But other than that, I don't think anyone has seen me, like, I think I've shared times that I've been upset. But... I don't know if anyone's seen me upset.
Please be a polite pet. Please be a polite pet. I'll kill myself. Yes.
Wow, you're good at this, dude. You're gonna catch this?
Yeah, do not kill it.
Should I hit it at all, or?
Yeah, hit it with a peck or something if you got it.
What?
You fucking pussy.
I'm sorry. I should have just waited. I chose the weakest attack I had. If it makes you feel better. You hate me though, right?
We're fucked, dude. We're so fucked.
No,
We're so
not
fucked.
We're not fucked. You don't hate me. You think we're good friends.
Yeah, one of those
You think
things
we're-
are true.
Yeah. We're not fucked. You don't hate me, and we're friends. So.
We're so fucked. That's so funny, dude. What the fuck, dude? Okay.
You know that I didn't mean that, right? You know that we're still friends, right?
We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
Yeah, but we're still friends. That is funny.
Dude, I can't. I'm so happy that we gotta do this shit. It's for a few months. I get to play fucking Dark Souls. That's easier than this. That's easier than this, dude. I'm telling you. Oh shit! I didn't realize that this. That's fine. Switch out to what's his name? Burrito. What's his name?
Jokana?
Yeah.
If we wipe right here, I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
That's so fucking. That's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
It's definitely funny that we're still friends. though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who we hitting?
You hit the fuck out of Barnchy. Barnchy. Oh, thought that would do more. Now we just gotta deal with the Barnchy. Oh,
Try to switch.
yeah. I'm gonna overexert, but hope it'll be fine. Yeah, could have been better. Jesus Christ. Easy. Yeah, either heat bomb up or 10 vial up.
I have no bombs, so I'm just gonna tempo. Okay, no more alcohol for the rest of the night, dude.
No, and that's the challenge, right?
All right, you want me to have another one, dude?
Yeah, if you, I'm not gonna peer pressure you, but if you're looking
It's
to have
better if
another
I
one,
drink
have
all
another
of them before Haley gets home, so then I can just throw them all out, and then she won't know that I've been drinking. All right, I'll be right back.
one. Okay. I'm actually gonna be right back. I gotta piss too. I gotta piss too. I gotta piss. Dude, I look fucking exhausted on my camera.
Yeah.
I was watching back the stream a little bit, and I'm like, damn, that motherfucker's
Brian-
sleepy.
So I messaged Brian at 8:09 p.m. that we were talking about you and Evan doing seamless co-op, and that maybe Brian and I did seamless co-op and invaded as rivals. And Brian said, that does sound fun. I just wish it was more of a natural invasion, LOL. I'm down. I wasn't going to do it every week, depending on how quickly we progress. I think at this point, Ben might start clearing the game pretty quick. And I said, yeah, he's probably very good at Souls games.
Very, very better than you. Better than you, I would say.
Honestly, from what I've seen, so my genuine assessment of my own skill level is that I'm actually not good at character building. From what comparing myself to Evan and Brian.
Oh, I can't character build. I just listen to what people tell me to do most of the time. So
The thing is, I don't.
yeah,
So I go off of stats. I have an intuitive feel of what stats I need at the moment, and that ends up being wrong.
yeah.
And by that I mean I'll struggle on. I'll do really well against ads
Brainiac.
and
Left.
leading up to boss fights. But then in a boss fight, I suck ass, right? And as soon as I copy a build and learn the basic, like what spells to use, I do really well. So I know that my skill is good. And in fact, Evan and Brian both commented when we did our competitive, not even a speed run, but who can beat the game faster, that I got further into the game faster than them, but then I lost like 30 times per end game boss or whatever. You know what I mean?
Wonderful.
And that's entirely a build thing. Like I got to the end game faster, but my build did not keep up with whatever. And that's not to say, just to be clear, that's not to say that I'm more skilled than Brian or Evan, because I think both of them are better at the games than me. But they also know how to do a character build. So I think on one set, I know how to build an early game-breaking character. And then in the future, it requires me to be very particularly skilled with that build.
Mm-hmm.
But the build isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
So I develop really good mechanics, like I know how to dodge and stuff, so that as soon as I build a good character, I can finish the rest of the game. I don't really remember why I started saying that, but but I think you're good at the game. I think that's why what I was saying was.
Here's my problem is that I don't remember the combos very well. If they hit
What do you
3
mean?
times, I don't remember like.
Oh, you don't mean the move order or whatever?
Yeah,
The actual fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're good at dodging.
Hit Kaku. That's the part that I'm good at. That's it.
You're if I had to like, your offense is probably like an 80% or like a B, but your defense is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because you play co-op so much that you get good at dodging things when you want to be alive still.
Yeah. Probably that. I was telling this to. I've said this to Brian before. People always shit on Dark Souls 2, but I put Dark Souls 1 and 2 on like an even.
Oh yeah.
I'd score them evenly.
Who shits on Dark Souls 2?
Isn't that like they say it's with the Miyazaki?
Yeah,
yada, yada.
I mean, yeah, but losers shit on Dark Souls 2. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I guess like
Who Megalol?
like Dark Souls 2 is a good game, and I will say that if you really want to look at the Dark Souls franchise, maybe Dark Souls 2 is the worst. It doesn't mean it's a bad game, and I feel like people had this thing with Metallica where they released certain albums and they'll say like, oh, this is a dog shit album, but then they'll say something like, it would have been a good album if it was released by any other band than Metallica. And then my argument is like, well, that means it's a good fucking album.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck who released it?
That's like that, dude. That's like Halo Wars.
Yes, Halo Wars is a great fucking game.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people acting like it's like because it's not Halo, it's a bad game. Dude,
People,
it's a good
dude,
fucking
I remember when that game came out, people were shitting on it, and I was shitting on it probably. To be honest.
Yeah. I agree. I did not like Halo Wars for the first year, and that's because I had that like immature like I want a Halo game and it's not a Halo game.
Yep.
But then you mature and you realize like, oh, it's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Great game. Okay,
So-
I will tell you, I will warn you, we have a level 20 Barnchi coming up.
Hold on, I don't have anything to heal.
Okay, I can run back. Remember when I said don't kill the Platypet, and you killed the Platypet within like 10 seconds
not
of me
gonna
saying
lie.
that?
Not gonna lie, I didn't remember that until you said remember. So that's your fault for making me feel bad.
You're right. I'm sorry. I like
There's
streaming.
gonna be
I like streaming with a face cam. I kind of miss it, to be honest.
I miss the idea of. This is why I wanted to do the 30 days of content. I miss the idea of having like an accountability or something.
Okay.
I don't know if you get that from the face cam, but that's what I meant when you said face cam. I was like, yeah, there's like a face to it. You have to
Yeah.
like stream.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what makes editing videos worth it for me? Dead ass, honest answer is hitting the upload button when it's finally done and then getting it out to the world. That I get such a rush of dopamine when that happens, even though if it's just the podcast. That feels great. That's what makes it, any negative video editing. That's what makes it worth it. In my head. All right, you need to use.
Hold on, Team Liquid just released their PvP team. As in, they let them go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just got a notification on you. Dude, this is so crazy to me. I just got back into WoW. I watched a couple WoW videos, and suddenly I'm getting like Team Liquid WoW videos, which is, I mean, they're one of the bigger they're one of the biggest like raiding guilds or whatever. But I don't raid. I don't know why it's on my algorithm. But
I wish I rated. I never rated in like a proper MMO. I rated in Destiny, and that shit was so fucking fun.
Oh, dude, I just watched a whole podcast of a Team Liquid captain, Maximum. Have you heard of Maximum?
I want to say I've heard the name, but maybe not.
He's
just a
he's
word.
a WoW player from Team Liquid.
Yeah, I'm not. Go ahead.
And he was just talking from one of the like retired higher ups from Method, another WoW guild. Well,
Okay.
although they might be an esports team now. Dude, can I, as an aside, do you remember when we played? Did you played Modern Warfare, the original, right? Like on Xbox.
Yo, yeah.
Do you remember when what do they call them? Clans were like a first thing, like the first thing. Like
Yo, yeah.
when like
course.
FaZe Clan wasn't even like a serious thing. It was like people would just write FaZe in their fucking the clan tag would just be called FaZe, and you'd be like, yeah, I guess I'm FaZe or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like a year or two later, clans became like a real serious thing. And then after that, it became like, oh fuck, they're making actual money somehow. And then it became, oh fuck, FaZe Clan is like huge. Like
Yes.
I felt the same way. So I got to experience both World of Warcraft guilds and Modern Warfare clans becoming big. And in both cases, specifically in WoW, I had a huge FOMO because in World of Warcraft. I never like. Well, in arenas I did really well. I don't remember what my rating was in arena. I was good in PvP. I was really, really, really good in PvP. And then I just never got into a PvE guild until, let's say, I PvP'd from Burning Crusade to Wrath of the Lich King to Cataclysm. And then I think I PvE guilded in Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria. But PvP was really the only thing that I really did, and I was really good at it. I did a lot of high-end arenas. I did a lot of like group battlegrounds. And I got to watch this sort of scene folding around me or building up around me that I was always in like B tier guilds. I was never in like an A tier guild. And maybe that was because I wasn't actually as good as I'm saying I am. But it was like a fascinating experience where I was like, I'm watching these clans in Modern Warfare and these guilds in World of Warcraft become like money makers. And I was like 14, 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And then I never like auditioned for Team Liquid, and I never auditioned for FaZe Clan, but I played with tons. Like I'm pretty sure I played with a lot of the main FaZe people now. Not like directly, but like in matches and stuff like that. And it's such a weird experience where like there was in the realm that I was on, there was a guild called it was like Murgugl. It's like Murgurgl, whatever. It was like the sound effect that Murlocs made.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Yeah. But it was Murg. It was called like the whole guild name was Murlgulg, whatever. But it was called Murg or whatever. And I remember they were a very serious raiding guild. They were there's an achievement in World of Warcraft every season called Ahead of the Curve, ATOC.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's World First, so the first guild to ever clear a raid.
Yeah, I watched
for
OTK do that in like 2019.
Oh, okay. So
I did not
OTK
watch it in 2019. I watched it years later, but it was filmed
Right.
in 2019 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in a guild that was competitive for World First, and I ended up leaving because I was like 16 or 17, and I was like, "You guys are fucking dumb," or whatever. Whatever. I don't regret that per se, but it's just weird. All I'm saying is it's really, really weird for me personally. The progression of guilds, like the fact that people are taking World of Warcraft like monetarily seriously.
Yeah.
And then, like I was saying, now I'm literally getting a video. Team Liquid dismisses PvP team. Like that's fucking weird to me.
Yeah. Dude, what if your shit was disbanded before you left it? That would have been crazy. You would have been fired out of your guild.
Well, I got kicked out of one guild for being I still disagree with why I was kicked out, but
Racist.
no, I think I've told you this. Where like
Switch. Put Hoochik in front.
no, Hoochik.
And we're gonna fight this guy.
We were in a dungeon. I was in a pug. So it was 3 of us. So it used to be the case. I don't think this is the case anymore, but I think in Cataclysm or maybe Pandaria, if 3 or more
Calibus.
if 3 or more guildmates were in a group and you completed a dungeon, it gave your guild experience points towards some guild level or something like that. I don't really remember the details. But we were in this pug where it was me and 2 other guildmates and then 2 randoms. And we were completing this dungeon. And this one dude who was not part of the guild was completely shit-talking me. And I was like pissed off. I was like, dude, I know how to play the game. You know what I mean, basically?
Yep.
And my guildmates weren't doing anything to back me up. They were like completely silent. So the next boss fight, I just didn't DPS at all. I just didn't fight. And we wiped. And then I said, "Oh, I guess I'm super useless, huh?" Like that was my comment. And mind you, I was like 14 or 15. And the next day, I get a message from the guild officers being like, "Hey, we got reports that you like abandoned a fight or something, and then like that's not professional. We're gonna kick you from the guild now." Like there was no discussion. It was just like, "Hey, just so you know, we're kicking you from the guild
Yep.
because of it." And as a 14-year-old, obviously, I said a few things that I wouldn't say now. And I don't know. That got me kicked from like a relatively high-ranking raid guild on Agamagan, the realm. But I was thinking about this, like I was like, I don't even know if that's true nowadays. I don't know if that's a thing that would happen nowadays. It's just a random dungeon, and I would like to think that a guild would stand by its guild members if they were getting shit talked. But
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna get backed by the people that you're, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was 14 or 15. I didn't care anyway. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
but like.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, I know that kind of stuff can happen, and that's what kind of makes me not want to do it. But just the idea of like 40 people just entering like a big ass raid and
Well, it's 20 now. I don't know if you know this. It's 20 now.
I did not know
It's
that.
not even 40. But so Team Liquid recently had I don't know about recently, but recently, like within the last year, you can apply to be a part of Team Liquid's rating group, and it's a process. It's not just like you submit an application and then you are rating. Like they trial you, they go through a few raids, they see if you're skilled, they check your item level, they check your gaming history. You know what I mean? It's like there's like an interview process and everything. But I genuinely think I'm older now. I don't really have the reflexes. And granted, some of the people on Team Liquid are older than me, so I don't. That's not like an excuse. But I'm not as good as I used to be. Just to be clear.
yeah.
And
I can tell by your WoW Classic hardcore gameplay.
that's not true. I think that actually speaks very well for how well I play. But
Dude, you almost died at like level 14, brother.
yeah, because I keep forgetting that it's not okay to die.
Okay, fair. Hey, that's fair. That's actually this is a good point. I shouldn't have doubted you.
But the actual problem with being as a 30-year-old with a job and a wife, I can't tell Haley that I'm going to be up from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. raiding. That's just not a thing I can do anymore. And that's what's required. But I was watching these videos of like Team Liquid and stuff. Like, it would be really. I mean, this is a guild that clears like every season. They make like $800 million in gold, and that, you can imagine they're not going to admit to it, but they could probably sell some of that gold for real money.
No, yeah, the real world trading is definitely going on there for sure.
And I don't know. It's something like I was thinking about a lot. Like, I like the idea of being a high performance person, and I think World of Warcraft is a game at which, if I really had the, not that I would ever want to leave Haley for World of Warcraft, but if I had the free time, I could be really good at World of Warcraft again. But I don't. That's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Sure. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But also, when we're kids, we are so much better at gaming.
Yeah, but the stress of like, oh, I should be doing this for work, or I don't have enough money for rent or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, when I was playing Halo 3 on Xbox 360 at 5:40 in the morning, I was getting like 20 stacks of kills, like and just random like Team Slayer pubs in Halo 3. There's no fucking world I'm doing that now. There's no world.
but I'm good at World of Warcraft, and I don't mean to say that like in any other way other than like I know my well. I know Fury. I'm good at Fury Warrior. I haven't played any other class seriously in decades, just to be clear.
Yeah.
But I gotta buy some bombs. Actually, give me a second.
No, do your thing. And heal up too.
Yeah.
You ever fart and then you realize you have to sit in the same room as your fart, but then you kind of like enjoy it at some point.
Sometimes I fart and realize I have to sit in the same underwear that I farted in. You get that? Because I poop?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Got it. I run into that. I do run into that too. I do.
All
right, let's see who's in here. Wait, don't move with muscle. Don't move with muscle.
I do like the idea of high level rating, but I don't have the time for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly it, right? Is that
This is a conversation I had with Haley too, because I don't want to bring up what we talked about before stream, but we were talking about Alex,
Mm-hmm.
and I jokingly said that what Haley said to Alex. Okay, let me back up. 4 months ago, Alex told me when I was thinking about getting back into World of Warcraft, Alex told me that he was in a guild that does raiding every Monday. And he was sort of implying that I could join their raid. And I was like, okay, that sounds really cool. I like the idea. They're doing like the mythic rating, the high end rating. I like the idea of high performance
Yeah,
end
you're
game.
like fucking hell yeah. Let's do that. Let's do some fun rating, some cooperative.
But
fun.
but when I started playing World of Warcraft again, he was radio silent on inviting me to the guild. I'm still not in the guild. And I sort of accepted, like, in my head, the rationalization is, okay, this is his guild. Me and him are friends, but maybe I don't mesh with the friend group. And even though he likes me, maybe he recognizes somewhere that there's going to be a clash. I want to make a joke or something, and they're not going to like it. You know, for whatever reason, he doesn't want the mix. So I was okay with that, or whatever. And then I jokingly said, like, oh, there must have been something Haley said to him that made him not want to play with me. Right? Like, I was just like, okay, Haley said something, and then he thinks I'm, like, a bad person or something. And, but then he messaged me today, like, hey, sorry, I've been away for so long. Yeah, I'd love to play with you. But he didn't he didn't mention inviting me into the guild. And I was talking to Haley about this, like, it's genuinely for the best because, A, he works really hard at his actual job. So he wants to have a guild. He wants one game in which he can be a tryhard in. So they do high level rating. He wants to be a tryhard in this thing, and they do it once a week, Mondays, because server resets are on Tuesdays. So he does it Monday night. He tries really hard, and then he goes about his week at work or whatever. And then he wants that to himself, like in the sense that, like, let's say he invites me and he says, hey, Sean's he's a veteran World of Warcraft player. He's really good. He knows his mechanics. He knows his character. And then I do not that well. I don't perform well. Like, it looks bad for him for the guild. You know what I mean? And
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like a job. It's like if you hire someone and they suck at the job, you look like an asshole.
Like exactly. Like, I think that I would be good at what you do, and I don't mean that in any egotistic way. I think I could learn your job.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't want you to tell your boss, hey, Sean, my best friend Sean, or maybe not best friend.
It'd be like my bestie, my biffle.
Yep. Yeah, right. I wouldn't want you to say, like, Sean is good at XYZ, and then I, like, shit. I shit the bed. Yeah. Or something. And not only that, like, it's genuinely fair also for you to say, you know, I haven't really seen Sean do any underwriting or any programming or anything like that. Therefore, I don't actually know, but I do know that I like Sean. So I feel obligated. I don't want any obligation. I want you to be confident in my skill.
Mm-hmm.
So if for whatever reason Alex is not actually confident in my ability to raid, I would never ever want him to be in a position of feeling the need to vet me only for me to shit the bed in front of a bunch of people.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
So it's fine that he hasn't invited me to the guild. But on the other hand, I was like, I've been playing for like 3 months and he hasn't wanted to play with me at all, dude. Like, does he like me or did you say that?
Is this where I'm gonna hear you cry for the first time?
No.
Switch your guys.
But I will say I don't remember why I was telling that story.
Switch. Wow. I'm not saying not the exclamation wow. I'm saying we were talking about World of Warcraft.
I know we were talking about World of Warcraft, but I don't.
And how?
That's all to say. Like
I said, I would love to do like that high level, like 40 player. You said it's 20 player.
Yeah.
You know, like those big experiences. The only experience I had was a 6 or 8 player raid in Destiny, which was really fun. I would love to do it again, but getting 6 people to play Destiny in 2025 is going to be a struggle because that game fucking sucks.
I mean, the big thing is I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
I'm not single. Alex is single. Alex can go to bed whenever the fuck he wants. I mean, he can decide, like, okay, I have to go to bed now because I have to be up for work at XYZ. Whereas I don't know what your relationship is like, but I can tell you that Haley wants me in bed by a certain time because Haley feels like she doesn't fall asleep or doesn't sleep as well if I'm not in the bed.
I feel that.
And honestly, that pisses me off. No.
That's stupid.
But I mean, honestly, like I would love to be able to just play World of Warcraft at 3 or 4 in the morning, but it's not fair to her.
Yeah, it's not only about you being single; it's also you're an adult. Like when I was, you know, legally an adult, but when I was like, you know, 20 even, I was like, dude, fuck yeah, I'm staying up until like 4 a.m. playing whatever the fuck I want to play. Like,
I'll
of
drink some more
course.
coffee. I'll take another Adderall.
Now I'm 29 years old. If I go to bed at 4 a.m. on a Saturday, that could fuck up my Monday.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I've had
and I do it.
I've
sometimes
had 4 8% beers. I'm gonna have a hangover tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep. Yeah. I'm 100% with you there. I do wish. I do wish that I could.
I'm at the point in my life where I'll dump out. I'll open a can of beer, and Haley's like, "Can you come to bed?" And I'll dump that beer out because I know that if I drink that beer, I'm fucked.
Yeah, it's over. This next battle's gonna be annoying, by the way. Your guys are in a fine order, I think.
You're fine.
I just need you to not move because we don't want to scale, and it scales on every level, every.
I won't move at all. I won't move at all. I moved. But
Yeah, I did. I miss staying up super late and just playing games. That shit was so fun.
I do.
My parents would get pissed at me because I'm not quiet. Like my voice travels. They would get fucking furious with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit Calibus. I'm gonna hit Whip. I'm gonna hit Calibus.
Tell me what you want.
Calibus. We might lose someone here. I worry. I stress.
We're good. I thought I was gonna do way
Actually,
more.
no. Actually, that's fine. That's based because I'm using this. I thought that was gonna do way more damage.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Let me think about what I was gonna say.
Dude, I met Alexis at like 4 a.m. when we met.
I thought you were gonna say just like 12. She's okay with those jokes, right? That's not like a...
Surely. Yeah.
Hey, how do...
I did. My VR chat days were.
Who can?
Oh my god, I don't know, dude.
I'm thinking Paharak, to be honest.
We can get him. Probably can kill him in one turn. But Whiplump, we're both like nearly half. I'm less than half health.
I have bombs though. I could heal myself. I'm gonna heal you.
I'm thinking.
Think away. I like the idea of being a high performance anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like World of Warcraft. I feel like I'm closer to high performance World of Warcraft than I'm at anything else.
Hit Paharak.
Hit, not heal.
I'm happy that you didn't do that.
It's just a game. It's just a game.
You're right. I'm switching.
You want me to heal or hit?
Hit Paharak.
Okay. It's just a game. Dude, we
It's
got
only
plenty of
game.
time.
It's only game.
But I mean, I think my skill level is closer to high World of Warcraft than any. First of all, like chess, if I even had half an inclination that I would be really good at chess in the next year, I would stop playing World of Warcraft.
Really? Chess
but-
trumps. I mean, no pun intended. Chess trumps.
No,
World of Warcraft? No.
What I'm saying is, I think that I'm better at World of Warcraft than I am at chess. But not only that, I think that I could improve better at World of Warcraft than I could at chess. I really think that I'm good at chess, but that the skill ceiling, just as a caveat.
Okay.
I want to be as good as I think that I can be at any game that I play. So for Halo, or for Master Chief, fucking Modern Warfare.
Yep.
So Halo, Modern Warfare, World of Warcraft, chess, any game that I play, I'm constantly thinking of who's the best player, how far away am I of the best player. I think that all of my past in World of Warcraft gives me the skill set. If I had to grade myself, I would...
If you can trill voice. If you can't hit... I don't know, dude. Someone decide.
Yeah. I think I'm closer to the ceiling of World of Warcraft than I am to chess. And my goal would be to hit the ceiling of... whatever my genetic ceiling is. Obviously, I'm probably never going to be... There's a 99% chance that I'll never be as good as Magnus Carlsen. To be as right. But I think that I could be at least as good at raiding as like anyone in the main Team Liquid group. Maybe that's egotistical, maybe whatever, but I think I'm closer to Team Liquid at World of Warcraft than I am to Magnus Carlsen at chess. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, it's chess is also like I mean, I guess any game is like it, but you know, if you start early, that's just like, it's like second nature to you, you know? Obviously, you know. Because Magnus Carlsen did it since he was like a fucking baby, right?
Well, it's funny because Magnus Carlsen, in an interview, literally said he started late at the age of 8.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I started 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, at the age of 27, I fucking started chess late. Hyper late. But I will say that I think that I'm smart enough to reach like 2000. Granted, Magnus Carlsen's like 2800, so like but whatever. But like, I think I'm good. I think I have the capacity to be good at chess, but I have a much higher capacity to be good at World of Warcraft than I have the capacity to be at chess.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But in both cases, it would be a waste of time and money for me to get there.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is too that with WoW, you also played WoW since your goddamn little eyes opened. Yeah, so
since I was like 10 or 11 years old, yeah. Which, if I had been playing chess since I was 10 or 11 years old, I would be much better.
Yeah, oh yeah, no question about that. If you play anything for 18 years, 18, 19 years, yeah, you're always gonna, you know.
Yeah.
But especially when you're a kid. But it is 10:30.
But
just at 10:30.
I think. Oh shit, we're 10:30. Okay, maybe we just save and leave.
Yeah, let's do that.
But that was all to say. I think I brought that up because of Alex. The reason I brought that up is because I think I'm good, but I would never ever, like, let's say you were in a competitive Pokemon, and let's say I was convinced that I was like better at Pokemon than you, which I think you know a lot more about Pokemon than I do. I think that because I think I have a good intuitive sense about Pokemon, but I think you know a lot more details about Pokemon than I do.
Yeah, sure.
And so let's say, and I don't think this, even, okay, this is not a joke. Even though that I've beaten you in Pokemon, I don't think that I'm better at Pokemon than you are. And I think that you have a better understanding of Pokemon than I do.
Okay.
So let's say there was a Pokemon guild that you were part of. I would never ever want you to be like, oh, Sean's really good at Pokemon, he should join this guild. Because I wouldn't want to put you in a position in which you vet me and then I underperform.
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I would love to play with Alex, and I would love to join his guild, and I would love to raid with his guild, because I know they do like high-end end-game raiding. But I would never want to put him in a position where he feels obligated to vouch for me.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, watch, dude. He's gonna invite you next time you get a message from him, and you're gonna play. You're gonna fuck up, and he's gonna look like an asshole. He's gonna get kicked. You're gonna get kicked, and it's all gonna be over,
Yeah.
never to be friends again.
Yeah.
That's
You know
you
what's
ruined
really
his
funny?
Mondays, dude.
You know what's really funny is that that's actually what you just said is like the treatment for OCD.
What, just like lying to you and telling you it's the worst case scenario?
No, it's the like sitting. What they'll call it is they'll say sitting with uncertainty. So like, let's say your OCD brain is like panicking about XYZ outcome, and you're like in a thought loop, and you're having like this anxiety attack.
Yeah.
The theory is that if you sit with, instead of being like, no, this is not going to happen because I'm actually good at World of Warcraft, or no, this isn't going to happen because I'm actually not allergic to this thing, or no, this isn't going to happen because XYZ. If you just say, yeah, you know what, I actually could die because of this, or yeah, actually my friend could get in serious trouble.
Grounding
because I do
yourself a little
XYZ.
bit. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like because the OCD mind will say something like, no, I'm actually really good at World of Warcraft, so Alex is fine. Or like, no, Alex has a lot of friends, therefore, even if I'm bad, they'll know that I'm just bad and it's not him. Like the OCD mind will try and look for reasons that I'm wrong, but that's not actually dispelling the fear. It's not dealing with the anxiety. It's sort of like assurance seeking. And the argument or the treatment for OCD is to avoid assurance seeking behavior and just say like, hey, listen, it's very possible that you're actually just wrong. And then it deals with the idea of like, okay, like you have to like sit with the uncertainty that you're going to fuck up, or that you're going to poison yourself, or that you're going to like fuck something up. And it breaks the sort of like, the idea is that throughout your life, because you have OCD throughout your whole life, your brain creates neurological pathways, and you're supposed to like ignore those pathways. So like your brain always says A, B, and C. So as long as you go, hey, listen, maybe it's C, D, and E, it like breaks that thought chain. That's the idea.
I see. No, okay, I see the idea.
Yeah.
So me telling you that you are gonna ruin his life was a good thing.
Is actually like literally, genuinely, if you had talked to my therapist, he would say that that's what you should have said.
There you go, dude. I gotta change career paths.
But
That's what
you do actually think that I'm a good person and everything, that I'm not gonna ruin anyone's life.
Yeah, I think you're gonna ruin it. Yeah, it's over for that guy. He's actually what's gonna happen. It's gonna be funny. Is he's gonna invite you. He's gonna be really happy. You're gonna have a really great time, and then you're gonna get into the raid. You're gonna fuck up hard. You're just gonna suck dick. What's gonna end up happening is this is Alex's fun, right? So he's gonna get kicked from the raid. He's gonna he'll kill himself. He's gone.
Yeah, you'll kill himself.
That it's gonna be your fault and on your conscience for the rest of your life. So I'm just letting you know that now before it all happens. I'm just predicting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a Robin Williams type situation where he's basically the
Thank you for
happiest.
helping
But
me.
yeah, got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching the stream. First stream with
Yeah.
face cam. I'm probably gonna do this, continue to do this, depending if I shower or not. I showered last night, so that's why I feel great. But last Temtem stream for a little bit. DS3
For probably
coming.
6 months.
How long is DS3? Is it another 20-hour game like the first two?
It depends. Evan is really good. I haven't seen you play. I assume that if you're doing solo or
If we're doing seamless co-op, it'll probably be quicker.
yeah. Oh, for some reason I was gonna say solo co-op, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think you guys are gonna do well. Evan is really good at the game. Evan is really good at any game.
True.
Not as good as me because I'm fucking fantastic.
That's what I'm saying.
but-
Yeah.
And Evan is not white. But,
He's better than you at WoW, though. So, but go ahead.
No, he can't. I will take any other thing other than WoW for sure. But but I think you guys will be fun.
You think
Fine.
what, like 20 hours? You think that's about right?
Yeah. So if you, I honestly think 10 weeks. If you play are you playing every Thursday or every other Thursday?
Planning on every Thursday, but we'll see.
I'm gonna over under not placing any actual money 10-11 weeks. I think so.
Okay. Well, I look forward to it. I'm very excited for it. And then I'll have completed the trilogy, and then I have to move on to Demon Souls.
I can't remember if I told you this or if I was just talking to Brian about this. You are good at these games, just to be clear. I feel like
you said that to me like an hour ago. So.
Okay. I don't remember. You are actually good at these games, so
yeah, we'll see what happens, because I was not good when I first tried it in 2018
of course,
or whatever it was.
But like you really did well in Elden Ring. Like you definitely surpassed my.
Dude, wait until you see the second video, which is coming soon.
It's not at all.
It's not. All right, thank you everybody for watching.
Anyway, hey, thanks everyone.
Waving at the camera. Bye, camera.